Guar, you can pee on her head. That's fine.
Wait,
we're not muted.
We're
Hey,
not
everybody.
muted.
It was spectacular. So
That's the first thing.
I was a little late. Your banner is so hilarious. I had to unmute you for everybody.
Mute us now.
But we're live now. We're live. Hi, everybody.
Zero
Everybody was
context.
ready.
Yeah, Guar can just pee on her head now. That's great. Oh, shit. Hello, everybody.
Welcome back to Stormkeep, guys. Oh my goodness, Squid.
Fucking dead.
Quick intros. Obviously, we got the crazy streamers. Okay, I can't even.
I'm so embarrassed now.
No, it's so ridiculous. Like, nobody has any context, so it just happened.
Yeah.
That's Stormy's fault for unmuting. I saw him do it. I was
man.
like, uh-oh.
When did you do? Like, how much did they? How many? Like, how much did they hear?
Not
Like,
enough,
what was-
honestly. I didn't get
Did
to
you
it
press
fast
play
enough.
on the music?
Yes,
Okay.
I did. I think I did.
You know what? I should have cued in that we were unmuted like sooner. I don't know.
I just heard it loud in my ear.
It wasn't very
welcome,
long. It wasn't very long.
That's funny though.
Yes.
You're very welcome, Brett. We gotta get you those followers so you can make affiliate too.
Yes.
If that's what you want to do.
So weird.
I appreciate that Brett, he's got this super chillax view of he just wants to get on there and stream because he can. He just turns on the stream button on his PlayStation. I think it was PlayStation or Xbox, and he just
PlayStation.
Yep, and he's good at it too. So, hello everybody. Welcome once again to the Isles in the Mist Dungeons and Dragons campaign. We are on episode 65, and we've got an exciting episode for tonight, without a doubt. We're gonna be jumping straight into the action, but before we do all
It's
that,
gonna be spoopy.
we got to get the intros done. Here at Storm Saga Games, we're a bunch of crazy streamers, except this one who's just a supporter of streamers for now. And maybe she'll stream someday, maybe she won't. Or maybe she'll YouTube someday, maybe she won't. It's gonna be up to her. But we love her regardless. Yes, Cromlurker exactly.
Cromlurker Kitty.
Speaking of, please introduce yourself, Cromlurker Kitty.
Hi everybody, I am Cromlurker Kitty, aka itsStarkitty, or Starkitty, or Miss Emillynn Ray, or Warbard, party leader, whatever you want to call, interpreter Philip, whatever you want to call me. I am itsStarkitty. I play Emillynn Ray, the bard of the party, half elf, College of the Battle Singer, bard, and this is Philip. Yes, Philip, our food is on the way. I'm watching it on Uber right now. Okay.
Good, because I'm super hungry and stuff. Okay.
See, Philip. See, the car's moving. Car is
Well,
moving.
that's the
What's a
magic
car?
right there.
What's a car?
You mean a carriage?
All right. Speaking of those crazy folks over there, look at that. Who's that chaotic neutral being right there with the shiny thing on her shirt and someone playing with her baubles on her hair? Introduce
I like
yourself.
my baubles.
Bubbles are accurate.
I have lots of trinkets in my hair that nobody really gets to see because it's always in a bun.
Yeah.
I'm Druid IRL, and I play Fern, who's a wood elf Circle of Spores druid. This is Chockapillar. All hail Chockapillar!
Ma'am, yes, ma'am. that was very like military. This is who I am. This is what I do. I love it.
Man, I am looking forward to the day when Chockapillar can actually see Philip. Because then I'd be like, can I put Chockapillar on Philip and let's see them float around?
Question: could you arguably put Chockapillar on Philip, and then that could identify truly whether other people can perceive it? Because then Chockapillar would be just like.
But we've already tried to touch Philip before.
Oh, did we?
Could see him. Yeah, and it didn't work.
Lorkris doesn't take notes.
I just remembered that.
Speaking of, who is that person over there? Please introduce yourself, sir.
Hello, everybody. I am extirpatefate, or you can just call me Fate.
You don't have to lean up toward the mic now.
You don't need to tell me what to do. I like to get up in the way. You don't need to yell because your mic is right in your mouth. Hello, everybody. I am Fate. I am playing Lorkris, the Goliath, who is a Oathbreaker Paladin of Melora and a Path of the Grave Cleric of Weejas. And this is the majestic Au, also known as Guar.
Ow!
He is the newest. He is kind of the newest member to our party, but not quite. He's the newest functioning member of our party, and we're gonna see how much he likes bones. Get a good bone for him to chew on.
It's another party member that will help us send people to Weejas.
Yep, we'll send them to Weejas.
Yeah.
Guar's gonna have his choice of pickings. That's for damn sure.
Nom nom nom.
So,
Yes, Aries,
good
I
sir.
like to use that. I will send you to Weejas.
looks like something in his cup is about to send Fate to Weejas. What's going on there?
Yeah, Fate's gonna go fix that. That's
nasty.
gross.
What is it?
Don't ask. We're about to
I don't know.
eat.
Oh,
I think I muted myself.
I see. It's the monkey brains.
Yeah, hey. I think it didn't clear out when I rinsed it from my coffee, so it looks like it's leftover creamer. It's kind of gross.
Leftover
I'll be
creamer.
right
Water.
back.
I gotta be honest.
That's why I-
like with my coffee mug in the morning.
Yeah.
After I drink my coffee, I'll also sometimes drink some soy milk, and I just put it right into it, and just I don't mind.
See, like the milk is kind of, doing that is kind of fine, but when it's water with a little bit of coffee milk that's gross.
Yeah. Okay.
That's why I never put water in my coffee mug.
I'll be right back, okay, guys?
My coffee mug is coffee mug. It has plenty of coffee stains.
Well, I only drink 3 things: water, soy milk, and coffee. So.
I drink water, coffee, and bone broth. Those are my 3.
See, to me, bone broth, the way she has it, it's like a meal, so it's like she eats it. You know how I like to tease, I'm gonna eat a potion. Bone broth, there you go. That's your potion you're eating.
Hey, I like it too. I will sip on bone broth myself.
I love bone broth so much.
I'm glad you guys do, because that way they'll always have a market, because they won't get it from me. Fate can hear us, right? Because he's got his headphones on?
I'm pretty sure.
All right, it's all right. We're just gonna do a recap. Gross, I'm with Stormy.
You don't like bone broth either, Aries?
I like bone broth if I was actually having soup, and then I finished the broth after I finished the soup. Like chicken noodle or something. But anyway, tangent is gone here. Let's get back on track. We're on episode 65. The party has finally made their way farther than they've ever been before, deep into the northern regions. I believe that's, let's take a quick gander at the full map scene. Is that the Orland Steppes that you guys are in, basically?
Yes.
Yes. You're in the Orland Steppes. But they're not far from the...
Loomspire Crag.
Thank you, that. And they can see it in the distance, roughly a couple miles away. And they have camped deep in enemy territory. And it was all quiet during the day. Oh, not so at night. The party was very, very wise. They erected using clever use of stone shape and wall of stone. The Druid of the party created their own little fortress, little mini fort, little hidey hole.
Fortress of Solitude.
With the
Wait, that's copyrighted. Never mind. Fortress
it's
of
a little,
Solidarity.
a little fort and a little protective barrier, which is pretty wise. They even created a round door that they can roll into place, which is pretty neat. And slits so they can see out of it. And they've been taking their watches, and I believe it was on third watch. They saw the restless dead become restless. And
I do believe.
as you can see
Yeah,
here, when we go back.
It was on my. It was either on my watch or Ray's watch.
It was either Rylar or yours.
No, I think it was it's either Fern's or Fern and
Was it
mine.
third or was it the beginning of fourth?
I think it was the beginning of fourth, because Fern is usually up during my watch.
Okay.
Because she only
You're
needs 4
chatting?
hours.
Right.
4 hours.
Anyway, it was
was
Fern's.
Fern's.
Banana Tom.
Banana Tom.
Thank you,
The
Isles of the Mist
chronicler.
Oracle. You are very much appreciated.
Banana Tom, you're amazing, sir. We adore you so much. You have no idea.
So it was on Fern's watch.
And
So Fern is waking everybody up.
Hi, Spud!
hi, Tater Lord. We're doing a recap.
Hey,
Appreciate you. So, yeah, the group were making their way across this miles and miles of battlefield that an ancient battlefield that basically had turned the land into a wasteland, and all the trees that were across the field there's no trees in the field at all. It's just a plains, a grassland without actually any grass, just all little piles of bones and old ancient rusty armor and gear from long ago, which is kind of actually interesting because the battles that happened here happened 15,000 years ago. The bones would have turned to dust long ago, but something about the area, there's a kind of a strange necromantic aura that pervades this place, and all the trees along the tree line, along the mountainside to their south, to their right, as they move eastward toward the Citadel City in the distance, which is occupied, they believe, by the Triumvirate, whoever they are, and their strange dreadlock, deathlock, undead creatures, and bone claws, and all those kinds of things. Whatever they have, that's what's awaiting them. They believe in the distance. And this night, they camping here deep in enemy territory in the wastelands. They are set upon. What was interesting is at first, throughout the night, the skeletons and zombies, just from long dead soldiers, rose from their battlefield graves and wandered about aimlessly, not aggressive, not attacking, nothing like that. But that soon changed during her watch because she could see the glowing blue light of undead creatures moving in a formation toward her. And sure enough, it appears to be some sort of... As they move closer, they're glowing blue skeletal beings. But she also noticed something a little bit more spooky about them. They're hovering a few inches off the ground. And so there's some sort of sword wraith warriors and sword wraith commander. And they, even more disturbing, besides the fact that this kind of, obviously some kind of roving patrol is heading directly for their little mini fortress, their tiny little building here. They're animating, or somehow or another they're not really animated, they're already there. Thank you for the dinner, honey. And those roving hordes of skeletons and zombies that were surrounding them have now been taken command of by these glowing blue troops, glowing blue undead sword wraiths. So that's where we're at. They see them coming. She has awakened everybody in the group, and we're starting tonight in media res, straight into the battle, into the action as it unfolds. As everybody gets to roll for initiative.
Roll for initiative.
Okie dokie. Let's go. My first roll was better.
Your first roll was better.
Oh, I'm gonna go chat dark. Bye, guys.
Okay, bye. That's not the best.
Okay,
roll for
oh
me,
yeah,
but
that's
okay.
right. No. We jumped ahead. I forgot one thing. So that's the description.
Yeah, we did.
That's where we're going. But we can't forget
I will.
individual recaps, right? Then we'll go chat dark.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yep. I forgot. I got excited. Okay.
So,
We all
I
got
already
excited.
rolled my initiative, though.
we'll keep that number. That's fine. If you like it. If you don't like it,
I don't,
that's
but
too
that's
bad.
fine.
Keep it anyway.
I'll keep
Got
it.
'em.
It's fine. It's actually really not bad.
It's
Why
really
need to
not.
Would you mind?
that bad.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
I still love the fact that Starkitty and I both randomly have the exact same dice tray.
I know.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
pretty
I
spectacular.
just love it. By the way, like we
I
just.
mean, yep. It's pretty cool.
I like my
I
dice
like
tray.
green.
Your dice tray's pretty cool too, dude. I like it.
Yeah, mine's got the. Is this the dragon language, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got the dragon language from Skyrim on it.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what it says.
Here you
I don't
are.
care. It's just
Thank
cool.
you, lady.
You're welcome. I will take your.
Oh, you have to do that. Thank you. You're so sweet.
That's harken back to the maid cosplay history.
Exactly.
That
What?
was.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
I almost said, "Here you are, master."
Oh, please don't do that. Please don't do that. My point of view is that I get to watch you learn and grow through your life, and that's a privilege. So, all right, where are we? We're deciding who gets to go
individual
first,
recaps.
or who gets to go first on their. Yes. What stood out most to your character from last episode? And we're starting off with Lorkris again this time.
Oh shit.
You get to go first a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't like it.
No. I kid. Yeah. This place is quiet. Too quiet. Just feels like a dream. I don't like being woken up in the middle of the night. Guar. You want a treat? That's really about it.
All right.
It just feels weird in this place, and he's excited that Guar gets to have it. Go get some bones.
Bones.
Fern.
I don't like this place because there's of course, there's no plants and stuff. So that's super stupid. And I don't like it. Of course, there has to be undead things and stuff. I don't like this place at all. I'm gonna feel really, really bad about having to kill Lorkris' great grandparents. You know? But obviously they were stupid, kind of like mine, because, they turned to necromancy. Not enough greats, I know. But, I have to try to be nice, because I would be here for a long time. Just saying great.
Is it great
But-
to the 100th power or something?
At least.
Yeah.
I mean, so how many generations are in 1,000 years? Let's say there's 100 generations in 1,000 years, and it's been 15,000 years. So 100 times 15,000? That many grapes.
That many grapes. So, you know, it's pretty cool. I love that for us.
Oh, 40. I was off by somebody, yeah.
But anyways.
20 to 25 a gen.
Look at you, Aries, with the math. Holy shit. Nice, dude.
That's some quick maths.
So quick math.
It's funny, I suck at math and I work in finance.
Whatever. But anyway, so yeah, that's pretty cool. We have to kill Lorkris' great-great-great-great-great-grandparents.
After your
Oh, look, there's undead. Now, wake up, everybody. We have to fight now.
All right.
That just stood out to me.
Anything else?
I really want to ride Guar like a horse.
Hey. Okay. At least she's honest. All right. Emillynn Ray.
Out of character. Aries, nothing is ever useless knowledge. It is very useful knowledge to somebody.
Yeah, it was super useful just then.
So, yes. In character, Philip, why won't Gora let me give him a hug? Like, I understand he doesn't like to be around women because of what happened, but still, I'm familiar, Fern's familiar, why can't we give him a hug? Maybe even just little pets, but it's okay. Okay. So, all right, undead. Undead, of course they would come to life. Of course. Of course. Wait. New song idea? New song idea. Maybe it'll start with necromance if I want to. That's a great idea, Philip. I'll write it.
All right.
She's already dancing to it.
Okay. Let's hear it.
I'm still writing it out. I've just got the first line.
All right.
Or first two lines. Necromance, if I want to, I can bring your friends to life.
It's so good. Miss Ray, it really is the best, you know.
All right.
Yes.
So with that, guys, we're gonna jump into the battle.
No, you forgot one person.
Yeah.
Rylar.
He still finds it interesting that you guys can travel through the trees. He's done a lot of walking this time, which has got his feet sore, and so he's frustrated by that. But it makes him sad that the trees in this area are all dead, because then that means that it's going to be harder for Fern to figure out a teleporter to get, out of here. Then he thinks, but can't she grow trees? So, maybe there's something that she can do there. So he's been pondering this. And then he was dreaming of eating cream puffs when he was awakened to have to fight these things.
It's a little spicier than normal.
Yeah, that's like that's a level 2, not level 1.
It's gotta be a level 2 spice level. Mm-hmm. We're having fried rice for dinner.
Yeah, but we get it from a Thai restaurant, and so we have them add their spice level 1. Super good.
Indian food sounds good. No.
All right.
Sounds yummy.
Now, you guys ready for this?
Yeah.
No.
All right. Let me get.
We are ready to rumble.
Let me get your initiatives, please.
Y'all ready for this?
Fern.
18.
18. Let me see. Okay. Lorkris.
16.
Okay, let me downgrade these guys.
If you want to read out initiative, I keep track for you.
12.
Okay. 12. Let me see if that coincides. I'm gonna downgrade this guy to
OG Blaze, thank you for the raid. I didn't even know you were streaming.
OG Blaze. Look at
How did I
you.
miss that notification?
No shit. 12. That.
Seriously, how did I miss that notification?
What's your dexterity there?
Mine? It's a 16.
Roll me a d20.
11.
Roll it again.
16, no, 15.
Okay. I am bumping you up to a 13, Miss Ray.
That's why I missed the notification.
I want ramen now.
You want ramen now?
Yeah.
Us eating Thai fried rice made you want ramen? That's interesting.
Well, also because we were talking about bone broth,
Ah,
and I've been making ramen with bone broth a lot lately.
right on. So, Miss Fern, Miss Fern, you get to go first. For now.
Oh, wait.
For now.
Who was that?
OG Blaze raided again.
Interesting. Arigato gozaimasu for the raid, sir. I raided twice. Twitch glitch.
Probably.
Okie dokie.
Right now,
Oh, artichokey.
you guys
There
are
we
kind
go.
of spread out.
We
Or
are-
the enemies are kind of spread out and stuff. And
Thank you again, OG Blaze, for the raid. Much appreciated, even though Twitch glitched on you. But yes.
so they're spread out. These 3 glowing blue sword wraith guys are heading straight for you. And they're organizing these guys and commanding them to do the same.
Okie dokie.
And this is actually shut. I need to.
It's shut. But I can look out of the little gaps that I made, right?
Yes, you can. We're going to call this little 6-sided die the door.
The door.
Hold the door.
Don't
Hold the
start
door.
that. No. My heart.
Yeah, please don't
like-
bring that up. That's the feels. That's
Hey,
the feels.
we've had feels like that throughout this campaign, haven't we?
True.
That is very true. Okie dokie. Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to look over there at those stupid wraith guys.
Yep.
Wait, hold on. Yes, I can do it. We'll look through the little hole at them. And I'm just gonna be like, go away! And I'm going to cast Tidal Wave on them. They have to, it's 120 feet away. So that I can do it. Yeah, and I'm going to get all of the little wraiths.
So first,
And they have to make-
describe to me what the spell looks like, and then describe to me the mechanics, please.
So I'm gonna go, no, go away. And the little water drop is gonna go from my finger and just kind of fly towards right in front of them.
Okay.
And then it's gonna plop down, and then an entire tidal wave is gonna flow out of it. It's gonna be kind of a murky green, swampy looking water.
So what's its width and length?
It is 20 feet wide, 20 feet tall, and 30 feet long.
So do you want to try with that? With that, you could, let's see.
Well, I'm looking through a little tiny peephole.
You could
And then
probably get all of these guys, including this guy, if you want to.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
But yeah, so it's gonna just be like this little splash of green that comes off of a piece of moss that Fern wears like a ring every once in a while.
Every once in a while.
Well, that's if because if
No,
it falls off, then she'll just make a new little moss
Excuse me.
ring,
I apologize.
right? So you know, whatever.
Yeah.
She's always slightly damp anyway. I'm just making shit up on
Yeah,
the fly
I know.
at this point.
Now,
So tell me
concerned.
the rest of the
It's a
spell.
mercury. Anyways, so they have to make a dexterity saving throw, DC 19.
Tell me what
Okay, so
what happens if they fail.
on the failed save, they
and-
take the 4d8 bludgeoning damage and are knocked prone.
So before, sorry to interrupt you. What was the DC again?
19.
Okay. All right. All of them except so I purposely chose these models because they're similar to each other. This one appears to be like a commander of these two. It is the only one that remains standing. The rest of them are going to be knocked prone and take
The
how
one
much?
that remains standing takes half damage.
Okay. And you say it's bludgeoning damage?
Correct. And
Okie dokie.
26 points of damage total.
Hey. The skeleton gets wiped out in a it's just a pile of bones. So the water kind of recedes and then vanishes, right?
Yeah.
It soaks into the earth. Okay. This guy got wiped out. These two guys got knocked down and damaged. This guy, stood it, but obviously has a shocked look on his face.
That poor skeleton. That's what he gets for trying to surf.
Yeah.
He wiped out.
Don't go into the deep end if you don't know how to swim.
All right.
And then I'm just gonna be like, Lorkris, you're so strong. You should open that door. Because you're so strong. And that will be my turn.
Okay. Next up is actually the commander that is still standing there. The commander looks angry and shocked at the same time at what just happened. He double moves off the map and yells in some ancient form of Goliath. I guess Goliaths don't have their own language, do they?
It would be giant.
It'd be giant. It's an ancient form of giantish that's kind of weird and different than you've experienced before. But
Same with me. I speak giant.
yeah, but both you and Lorkris can still make out what he's saying. It's just weird. And he basically says, retreat and regroup. We've come under attack. You hear him saying, and again, this is just sort of a translation in your own mind. I must summon an assault team. And then, so that's what he does. He moves back. Refresh my memory, in 5th edition, you can only ever move at most a double move?
Unless you're a rogue.
Well, yeah, so you have movement, and then you can action dash. However, if you have the ability to bonus action dash, you can use your movement, your action, and then your bonus action.
But that's rogues.
But yeah, that's if your setup allows it. But traditionally, no. If his action was to dash, then that's it.
The reason I ask is in 3.5, you can do an all-out run, which you can go even further, like 3 times normal speed, and then you have a special feat 5 times normal speed. So, anyway, okay,
makes sense.
So that's what he does, and he starts. He's far enough away in the darkness of the night. You can see the silhouette and the blue glow, but that's about it. And you know he's doing something, but you're not sure what. And so that's initiative. That. So let's see. We'll need to reorder this at some point, but for now, it's what Fern in first place, second is the commander, and now third is Lorkris.
Cool. Okay, question for you. I know traditionally speaking, every time we rest, Lorkris does take off his armor. Would it be feasible that he would keep his breastplate on even if it's uncomfortable, or no? Part of me, there's a part of me that would want to argue it, saying would be deep enemy territory. At the same time, I understand how that could potentially negatively affect a long rest for me.
Yeah. Technically, in the rules of 5th Ed, I'm pretty sure you can't sleep in armor. Except my house rule has always been like, because armor in medieval armor is typically in multiple different pieces. Like you could technically sleep in, for example, like
the under gambison. I have that set up to where if I take my breastplate off,
and you would have to take your breastplate, because it's not really feasible to. I mean, unless you've trained yourself to sleep like sitting up, which is possible, but you haven't had that kind of military training to be able to. So I feel like your breastplate would be off. So what would you would have underneath would be the equivalent of probably a chain shirt.
It was studded leather. Yeah.
All right. So underneath what you'd have is the equivalent of studded leather.
Yeah, it puts me at my AC's at 17 rather than 20.
Okay. You could also take this time to get your breastplate on.
Doesn't it take a minute though? It takes a minute to don and doff. That'll have a minute.
It does that? It says a minute in 5th Ed?
Donning and doffing armor takes a minute.
Okay.
Yeah. Which is why there's like cast off armor, which can be cast off in an action because it's intended to do so.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. No worries. I just wanted to clarify because what I didn't want it on 20 and then halfway through go, well, meh. So I wanted to catch that now.
Okay.
So it's fine. It's not like I could be leaned up against Guar or anything.
So
I'm kidding.
You only lose 2 from going down to studded leather, is that right?
I lose 3.
Oh, you lose 3, yeah.
Yeah, because my AC is now at 17 rather than
17
20.
instead of 20, yeah. It's
Yeah.
pretty significant. Luckily, you are a paladin, so you could cast like Shield of Faith on yourself.
Shield of Faith, yeah, no, I'm not down and out, but okay.
I have a higher AC than you. I have an AC than you.
Yeah, so it's the same.
Throw you further than anything. You want to catch up to him? Yeah, here you go. Yeet.
Yeah.
It's the same thing for Rylar. He's wearing half plate, which actually means that I think his is actually the same thing as a chain shirt. So, what's chain shirt's armor class in 5th Ed?
Let's see if I can find it. Chain shirt, armor class 13.
Okay, so, and then half plate is what again?
Half plate. Half plate is AC 15.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, you lose 2.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Okay. Now. So what are you doing?
Okay. Okay. Guar. I look at Guar and go, You want to get him? You want to get him? And then I'll run over and I'm like, all right. And I'll move. I'll take my action to move the door.
Because you're so strong.
And I will. If I get the impression from Guar that he's comfortable going that far, I'm going to have Guar chase him down and try to disrupt what he's doing. That leader.
Fur missile.
What's Guar's base move?
Base move is 50. I know you won't be able to get there entirely.
Yeah.
But or would I recognize how far he is that it's not feasible to stop him what he's doing?
Yes, you would recognize that he's too far away for that to occur. And you would also recognize that these few undead that you see scattered about here near you is only a small portion of the undead in this battlefield.
Okay, that's fair.
If that makes a difference in your decision making, that is.
Yeah, okay. I'll still move the door. And then what is it? Hang on, I got it. Okay. I'll move the door, and then I'll cast Shield of Faith on myself as a bonus action. And am I able to, in communicating with, give him the like the command to hold his action to attack at anything that comes to the door that isn't
absolutely
friendly?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. Yeah. So then that's what I'll do. I'll move the door out of the way, cast Shield of Faith, and be like, Guar, if anything comes through that door before we need to, before we all get out, he's yours.
Okay.
Yeah. Do I need to make a strength check?
You don't need to.
Okay.
Because you remember
Didn't think
you're
so.
Goliath. So
so
you can
I
drag.
know,
Remember,
but
you
I
can
think-
drag like whatever that special
Yeah.
drag thing is they have.
I can push, shove, or drag anything that's one size larger than I.
Yep.
So I could push and drag Guar with no problem,
Yeah.
Or an ogre.
or an ogre. Yeah.
Yep. Or yeah. All right. So it's the Lorkris' turn. Ray.
So AC is now 19 for the record.
So, oh, by the way, when you did that, when you opened up the door like that and told Gore that and stuff, Gore seems raring to go. You see a look on Rylar's face, like there's just this kind of surprised look on his face. And that's his reaction. So.
My turn, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Bonus action. Philip, you know what to do, right?
Not really. What do we want me to do? Oh yeah, I know what to do. I'm supposed to help Lorkris hit stuff better.
And Guar.
Oh, War too. Okay. Well, I'm gonna. You're gonna let me inspire anybody. Of course, I can't tell Guar.
Oh, yes. Okay.
You
I will
go.
interpret for you for Guar.
You better.
All right. Go for it. So, inspire Lorkris.
Hey, Lorkris, you big dummy! You better kill all those things out there.
Big dummy. Yeah, do what he says, big dummy.
Guar, Philip loves you. You're supposed to say you love them.
Oh yeah, I do love you too. Yeah, that's right.
Bardic Inspiration is D10, correct?
Yes, it is a D10 now.
Okay. Cool.
I have a special die now.
Ooh. Yes.
It's purple.
It's
A
purple.
purpley bluish color.
Ooh, it's a purple color.
Mm-hmm. I approve. Okay.
All right. So if I move to this little slit here, can I see these two guys?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to attempt to cast a fireball at 3rd level. Can I see this spot?
Yeah.
Sweet. Fireball. 3rd level.
Good thing I remembered to put little
What's the
slots in
DC
the
of
wall
that?
so
Of that reflex save?
20.
Wow. Okay.
8d6.
They actually made their save, but they it may not matter. Depends on what you roll. So just to be clear, the commander got far enough away that he's not going to be hit by this fireball.
Oh, yeah.
And you can tell that he's barely in visual range. We could still see him though.
30 points of damage.
Okay. And I said that, yeah. That's a pretty good roll, actually.
I rolled 3 5s, a 6, a 4, a 3, and 2 1s.
You could take that skeleton off, but just, I need him, like, you know.
And one's going scorched earth.
Earth's already scorched.
Well,
Oh, I need that guy.
okay.
Leave no trace.
Overcooked.
Okay.
I'm trying not to leave any evidence that I cast a fireball.
Okay.
you can't even tell because everything looks dead around here anyway.
Exactly.
Rylar's like, I just woke up and now we're gonna fight stuff. Why are we letting them in the door? Oh yeah, because I just remembered. You moved over here and moved the door out of the way. And Guar is like right here. So, and you are here.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, Rylar was like, oh. He sees he sees Fern and Miss Ray looking at stuff. And he's like, I want to see. He comes over here. He's like, I can't see anything except those guys. And so he's gonna hit each of them with an Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
I mean,
Purple Beamer.
Purple Beamer.
Purple
Beamer.
Yeah, 3 beams at 11th level. He gets a 4th one at 17th.
Okay.
I love Build-A-Bear.
Plushies are so cute to begin with anyways.
I know, I love them.
You got the plushie right there.
I do.
Yeah.
A Stronco pillar. Stronco pillar.
I have a pumpkin cat sitting on my office desk.
They're so cute.
Hitting them, I forgot. Is it? They move back 10 feet or 5 feet each?
10.
10 each. Okay. So this guy gets knocked back practically off the map.
Let me use my dice.
This guy gets obliterated.
Whew.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, goodbye.
Goodbye.
And then it is these guys' turn.
Isn't that supposed to be?
They stand up.
Whoa.
In 5th ed, it uses up half your move to stand up?
Half your movement.
Yeah.
So, let's see. So 15 plus 30 is 45. They also move off map, retreating to where their commander is. They're obviously not as far back as he is. But he definitely had moved pretty much out of the range of any of your spells. There might be some spells that have that kind of range, but depends on if you can see them. Yeah. Like they can still be seen because of their glowing night eyes in the kind of Halloween October gray overcast night. Although it's the sky is cleared up more, so there's some spooky moon streaming through and some stars in the peeking as well. All right, so all of these guys start moving in. And you notice, since you guys are pretty much, I want you to imagine that like right here, you guys are, did this close to the tree line, right? And so basically tree line right here. So most of the bad guys that would come from this direction have, but not all. So some more come up, and now you see more coming out from. Is it that one? No, it's this one. I'm going to be using a lot of, excuse me, wow, a lot of different models that aren't necessarily skeletons, but.
They are representative.
Right.
Does not necessarily mean we are fighting zombies.
Or whatever I am using.
Icky, spooky skeletons. I wrote down zombies.
Or
They're actually more skeletal. They're skeletons because of their age. They basically have kind of.
But technically, still zombies.
Why do you say that?
Technically.
No, technically in D&D terms, those are two different
skeletons.
things. So technically they're not zombies, they're skeletons.
Fern might not know the difference, though, to be fair.
That's true.
They are dead. They were once people that are dead and now alive again, trying to kill me. Zombies.
Sure. It's not a very big hill you're dying on, but that's fine.
It's already written down. I wrote it down
It's
and
okay,
committed
you
to
don't
it.
have to fix it.
It's written
In Fern's
head.
narrative, they are zombies.
They are.
Even though Miss Ray's like they're skeletons. But it's okay.
She goes, yeah, that's what I said. Zombies.
It's okay. In my report, it'll be zombies
Yeah.
with
Thank you, Miss Ray.
parentheses skeletons after it. Just to appease Fern.
Sometimes that's what you got to do with her.
One more. One more.
Oh my goodness! Look at all of these zombies.
You're so stubborn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Try living with her.
All right. That's what
Yeah.
happens at the end of the
What I
round. Now we're back to the top of the round with Fern.
Oh, well. Snap,
Crackle.
pop. Okay. I have to fight urges that I.
You have to fight the urge to cast the moonbeam.
I hate that spell.
But
it's
it's
so
a
hard
good
to
thing you
move
had
in.
it because you saved Guar with it. Remember?
I know.
Yeah,
The
that's-
only good thing that came out of that.
You're not wrong.
14 levels of moonbeam. And 1 success.
I'm
That's
going.
alright, I don't use Guiding Bolt for
The
a reason.
success happened when it should have.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Do you even
is
prep
very
that
fair.
anymore?
I think I have it prepped for some stupid reason.
Okay. At least you're honest.
Hold on.
I think you finally got rid of it.
No, I know I don't have it prepped. I
Yeah.
finally rage quit it. I hate that spell.
I had
that
to
spell.
rage Guiding Bolt. I just couldn't hit with that thing.
Yeah. I'm gonna use my action to cast my symbiotic entity finally and give myself 60 temporary hit points.
Finally.
Finally doing it.
Nice.
And you know, that's cool. And then I'm going to just look over at Lorkris and be like, do you think we should actually have the door open? What do you think? I don't know. There's gonna be so many.
Okay.
And that'll be my action.
All right. Anything else,
That'll
Fern?
be it. No,
All right. The
just
commander.
listen to me.
The commander. You see him in the distance, yelling out to those two troops that were with him, and you see him kind of. It looks like he's gazing at kind of off in the distance in a couple of different directions, and then he tracks on something, and only Fern can. Well, okay, refresh my memory. Yeah, never mind. Up close, you guys were all able to see the teleportation thing happened when it happened, but not from a distance. Only she saw it from a distance because it was disturbing the land, correct? Correct. Plus, we're also in a dead space here, so it's a little bit different. But basically, you see him quickly move. He scans around the land a little bit, and this skeletal undead glowing with glowing blue eyes and glowing from within and stuff. He floats over to another spot, and he makes some sort of command word, kind of like some sort of ritual command world, and says, "Assault troops, I have need of assistance. We're being invaded, and in Giantish, so only the two of you understand it. And that's what he does on his turn.
Oh God.
Lorkris.
So that was Commander Dickhead's turn.
You're not sure what he was scanning for on the land, but he was.
I mean, I couldn't see anything. First off, I'm facing the other direction.
Right.
I could just hear it because it carries when there's not a lot in the way.
Right.
I will first and foremost. Lorkris is gonna articulate. He's sending for more troops, so be ready. How big did you make the slits?
Big enough to shoot through.
Big enough to
Look through, and we can cast spells through.
Probably not big enough for me to, pike my glaive through, huh?
Probably not. Well, how big is your glaive?
So I would say the slits would be big enough to pike your glaive through, but you run a risk with that. But you know that, so.
Of them trying to take it out of your hand, or snapping it, or
Well, since it's I envisioned that the enhanced version was all metal, so snapping it isn't likely, but taking it for sure there is a possibility.
Sorry, I giggle laugh because I think of Sif from Dark Souls, and I was like, "Here, hand Guar my other glaive," and just let him go. It's swinging it around. That would be great. He grabs it and runs away. I'm like, "You get back here!" And he's just like, "No."
and you're just playing chase with a giant wolf and
Yeah, absolutely.
a glaive.
Okay.
What a scene. Somebody try.
I mean, my concern about closing the door really comes from the fact that those other ones are going to be spellcasters. So we are literally in a tin can or a stone can.
Technically, the stone is non-magical because it's been concentrated on. So it's technically they can't dispel magic it.
I never said that.
Well, how long is that the case?
Well, once I concentrated on the spell for the full duration, and then so it is now legitimate stone, and it cannot be dispelled.
What's the full duration?
This was before we went to bed.
Yeah.
Where is the spell? I'm sorry, give me 1 second. Concentration up to 10 minutes. So all I did before we went to bed, I concentrated on it for 10 minutes, and now it's just stone.
Gotcha.
Actual stone.
Yeah. But I mean, if we can shoot out, they can also arguably shoot in, and therefore we have no way to get out of that space.
Well, keep in mind that only certain you can still, the rules of cover can apply for certain kinds of spells, right? And so being in or out can have advantages and disadvantages. For example, let's say they had a fireball, right? They can't target inside the building. They can only target the outside of the building on one of the walls. Even with the slit, unless they walk right up to it and stick their finger through the slit, right? Then they could probably target inside. If we're talking a fireball. Now, if it was a magic missile, then they can target anybody inside through the slits, right? If it was a, let's say, Scorching Ray, which requires an attack, you guys are going to have 3/4 cover. Keep in mind, because of angles, though, because of the slits, at certain angles, you guys will also be limited in what you can hit. So, there are pros and cons, but it's very defensible. It just depends on what you want to do.
Follow your heart, Lorkris. Do what you think is right for you.
Yeah. No, I'm just. The one that came up right on right tight on us to closest to the door.
This one?
That's one, right? There's not two standing there.
Yeah, this is just one. Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's just one. Okay.
I mean, there's one over here, but
yeah, I mean he's kind of far away. What would be the movement for Guar to get into a spot where he can flank with me? How far is that? It's like 5.
I mean, he could easily get around here to here, and then you could just go straight to here.
Literally, the one that you just.
This one?
The one that you. No, the yeah. Like, what would be the movement to get around that? What's his?
So you'd have to be careful to run in between him this way so that he doesn't get attack of opportunity. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Yeah, he could do that. That's doable. And then you would step in right here. Mm-hmm. But then, on his, on the next turn, this swarm is going to come up and completely flank him and surround him.
No, okay, gotcha. Yeah.
Do that. My little precious papa.
Yeah, I'm going to. Yeah, I'm gonna be like Guar, and I'm gonna point at him, and go, get him. So I'm gonna instruct Guar to
at that
attack
one.
That one. No, the one that's right on top of us, on the corner closest to the door.
This one?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And when Guar goes out to that one, I am then going to step out the door and stand as sentinel. So yeah, I'm gonna take Guar's spot. Yeah, so be right there. So then that way, if the next one, the one that's you're originally pointing at, tends to come in, I should be most likely close enough if it makes a beeline to catch him with my glaive as a reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna then hold my. Oh yeah, it wouldn't really matter. Yeah, I'm just gonna hold my action to attack because it would be a reaction regardless to catch him with the pole arm / sentinel versus hold action.
Right. Whether you do an attack of opportunity or a ready action.
It's same. But yeah, so I'm gonna have Guar do was it 2 bites? Yeah, bite attack twice on that, as well as this would be considered a creature, correct? It would then need to make a DC 18th strength saving throw on the first one, and then the second one, if he succeeds the first to save being knocked prone.
Describe to people what that is.
Yeah, so for Guar from his bestial, gets 2 bite attacks, plus 8 to hit. It's 1d8 plus 7 piercing damage. If the target's a creature, it must succeed on a DC 18 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
Right.
So it's
So
shake.
I'm gonna go with the first one, which is that is 14. He's a little too excited.
A little too excited.
Be a 14 to hit.
A 14 to hit?
Yeah.
That
yeah.
hits.
That hits.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, nice. All right. So actually, no. I'm gonna switch up my dice for Guar because I want to have 2 different.
You want you want these ones?
No. I'm just gonna use my other one. So DC 18 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
It's already failed.
Okay. So that is 14 piercing damage.
It's already dead.
No, I just said that. Got it.
Well, I just wanted to offer.
You can show everybody that. That's fine. I got it.
So Guar ran around there and pounced on it and ripped its spine apart, and it just crumbles.
Yeah.
and then it actually kind of, literally, after it crumbles apart, it dissolves into dust and vanishes.
Okay.
Blows away in the night wind, the night breeze, soaked into the ground,
And then
the cold, hard ground.
yeah, nope.
All right, you done?
Yeah, that'll end my turn. I'm gonna be smart about my my stuff here.
Okay.
Gore kill count.
Gore kill count. One for Gore.
Miss Ray.
My turn? All right. Fireball number 2. Fireball deuce.
You're like, I'm gonna save my stuff, and Ray's just off right
Well, it
now.
makes sense.
Targeting
gonna lie.
this one, so I should be able to get all of them correct. 20-foot radius.
Yeah. I was trying to see if you can get this one, but no. Yeah.
No, it's 20-foot radius. I did the maths and the countings. All right, so those 5 need to make a DC 20 dexterity save.
Did you already roll the dice?
No, not yet.
Go ahead and roll the damage die. I'm going to see if they, what they would take even if they fail.
Oh, I'm probably gonna just smash.
I
Where's
must
the
run to the
pinpoint?
potty. My cop.
The dude in the red.
Okay.
$24.
They
That's
ask him very much.
24 points. 10, 18, 6, or 10, 18, 3, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 16, 17, 18.
Probably a 3rd level.
I guess they actually get a save, because if they succeed, there'll be 1 hit point. They don't. I'm not gonna roll for. So there's also another 4 back here that are gonna be hit by it too, and you basically take out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, take out 10 of them just like that.
Woo! I took
Right.
out 10!
Oh, we lost a Fern. Where'd the Fern
Yeah,
go?
she Fern needs to cast Tidal Wave. She stepped away to use the restroom real quick.
Ah, I getcha. All right. That's where the green fern goes.
I see what you did there. I like it.
That is actually
That's
a good
great.
book.
Where the red fern grows?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not knocking the book. I'm just.
That book gave me the
I mean-
feels in elementary school when I had to read it.
Okay.
What are you doing? Oh my goodness.
Took out stuff that I didn't even know was on the map.
Is she okay?
Yeah, I don't know. What are you doing?
Water bottle came in.
Oh wow.
Oh.
What the heck?
Giant water bottle.
Wow, that's a beast.
Okay.
Jeez.
I wanted to make sure that Banana Tom knows that I always have the bigger cups. Just saying.
Okay. So now you have this big ass water bottle that you guys ordered, so you don't ever have to worry about accidentally knocking it over and frying the computer again, huh?
Ooh.
What?
That was not too soon. That was apt timing. Beautiful timing.
I'd probably argue that you want to wash that out first
Oh,
before you just.
100%, but I want to look at it. Well, I'm
Okay.
I want to smell the
So I
plastic.
stopped talking during not my turn. I need to be occupied somewhat.
All right. No problem.
Okay.
What whose turn was that?
That was me. I took out
That
10
was
of
Emily's.
them.
Okay.
I
So now
heard-
it's
I was listening.
Rylar's turn, huh?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, so I gotta briefly. Rylar looks over at Miss Ray and goes, "Damn, Miss Ray!"
Get it, Miss Ray.
Damn.
Now we're back to combat fantasy, and I guess he's just gonna shoot at those two guys with 3 purple beamers. Purple beamer!
Pew pew pew.
So anyway, I started blasting.
All right. 2 of them are knocked off map. Neither one of them go down though. And he's like, "There sure are a lot of them." And now it's they're off map, but these 2 sword
Dickhead sidekicks.
yeah, the sidekicks, exactly. They move back and over here to their boss, which you can't see off. You guys can barely see, but yep. And then we're back to the bottom of the round, right?
Yes.
Which is when
Yeah, it's the zombies.
the skeletons come marching in.
Hurrah, hurrah.
So you killed a bunch over there, but more come to take their place.
Hurrah, hurrah. Dun, 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 hurrah, hurrah. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know why I'm extra chatty today.
Nothing wrong with that. We're enjoying it.
Gonna
At
narrate.
least some people are.
I know someone, anybody, but my poor husband.
I kid, kind of.
Kind of.
Did any of them come with?
Oh, I'm not done yet.
It
Where'd
did.
it go?
Oh, that's.
I'm
Great.
not done yet, he says. That's cool. That's so much fun. Oh, lordy, lordy. Oh, lordy, lordy. Oh, good golly. Look at all of that cup. It has a dress. My cup has a dress, you guys. There's a little dress, so cute.
Okay, Simber. No. Get this shit out of here, Simrigal. Samantha Regalia, get out of here.
I'm very excited.
I know. I'm not. I mean,
I
I am excited about what's happening. But I'm
know
also
it's-
very terrified.
I know.
Stormy, you're gonna make me have to go get panic snacks?
What was that?
You're gonna make me have to get panic snacks?
Combat snacks are the best kind of snacks. Look at all of that combat. Look at all of those things we got to kill. Da, 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 da. Ooh,
They seem to be marching in this kind of. The reason why I'm putting them in a line, they're marching in like a formation. So I'm doing that
cool.
intentionally. Like those guys just being in their presence within a certain, obviously a long distance of them. Or somehow or another, something is allowing them to basically march in unison and to be commanded in unison remotely or something. You're not sure what, but that's what they've done. And these guys that were already close come over here and go after Gore. What's his AC?
19.
Neither one of them hit. It's going to take a lot for them to hit, for them to hit Gore, or any of you really. Actually, I guess you're easier to hit than Gore is right now because you're not wearing your full armor.
Well, I cast Shield of Faith, so my AC is 19, so Guar and I are just toughs.
Okay, so that's what they do on their turn. Now it's Fern's turn. I will say that Fern sees that in the distance, through the haze of this army of skeletons coming out. By the way, do you guys remember that scene in Game of Thrones? I think it was, I forget which season it was, but when they were making it across that lake and the skeletons came up, it was early on. That's what these skeletons are like. So they're really neat, nasty looking.
Yeah, I think that was 6 or 7.
No, it was before then. It was before. It was when they got to the Druid place.
Oh, you're not. Oh.
It was the first time we actually ever saw a bunch of skeletons come out. I was like so blown away by the CGI.
You're talking about when Bran and made it to the.
They were dragging Bran across that small lake or pond.
Oh no!
And then you have Jojen Paste.
So to bring up Jojen Paste, okay? No.
Anyway.
We're good. We don't want to go down that mythical astronomy shit right now. Okay. It's my turn.
Yeah.
Got it.
So so you see them. Apparently, they're doing some sort of like he and his troop and those 2 soldiers are over there on a spot on the ground that looks slightly like one of the few raised spots, almost like a little bump or pimple on the ground. And you'd notice these throughout the battlefield, but they just look like uneven ground, right? But
they're just a little taller than everybody else.
Yeah, just not a whole hill, but just kind of. The dirt in the ground is raised slightly. Well, they're over one of those spots and they're doing something, and it's some sort of ritual, and it looks like some sort of communication ritual. It's off the map. It's that way though. So
how far away?
Probably right at the edge of your vision. Like normally your dark vision only goes out to 60 feet, but again, because of the moonlight and because they glow blue, you can see them. They're probably a football field away.
So what, 100 yards?
Within 120 feet though?
No.
Or 150?
No, that's football field is like.
I don't know
300
football.
feet.
I don't pay attention to sports.
So a football field is 100 yards and 1 yard is 3 feet, I believe. So roughly 300 feet away.
Okay.
My apologies, I should have just said it in feet. That would have simplified it.
I don't pay attention to sports.
I don't really either.
Football.
I just knew that, but yeah.
I play sports, don't pay attention to them. Anyways, that's fine. I'm going to cast. Hold on, wait. Unless there's something cooler that I got. No. I'm going to cast Firestorm, which is my 7th level spell. I'm just gonna look at everything and just be like, I want to play with fire too, Miss Ray. And I just do like a little swirl with my finger.
Okay.
And then 10 by 10 cubes, pillars of fire, spark up around our little encampment. So this is how I'm picturing it.
Let me look at the spell real quick. Let me.
Is it wall of fire?
No. Firestorm.
Oh.
Yeah, this is one of her 7th level spells. This is a big one. Yeah, I'll read it out loud for folks. Bear with me a sec here. All All right, a storm made up of sheets of roaring flame appears in a location you choose within range. The area of the storm consists of 10 10-foot cubes, which you can arrange as you wish. Each cube must have at least one face adjacent to the face of another cube. Each creature in the area must make dexterity saving throw. It takes 7d10 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much on a damage on a successful one. The fire damages objects in the area and ignites flammable objects that aren't being worn or carried. If you choose, plant life in the area is unaffected by this spell. So basically, a 10 by 10 cube is going to be roughly like this, right?
Yeah.
So, and you can do 10 of them. 1, 2.
Correct.
Let's see.
So can I tell you what my vision is?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so I want it to surround the cube entirely. In some way. Like I want it to be like, so there is a wall of fire, or like a cube of fire with like at all points. So goals is so people could push other people into the fire.
So Firestorm doesn't stick around. It's not a dot that sticks around. It's a one-time thing that happens at one time.
It just goes boom.
Oh!
Yeah.
It's like a fireball.
I thought there was a concentration first.
Yeah. It's like a fireball, but instead it's a fireball that's broken up into little pieces that you can spread around wherever you want. Within
I could see it starting on one end and just going.
For some reason, I thought it was a concentration spell.
No, I get you. So, like you could hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or you get 1, 2, 3.
They're 10 by.
Yeah, they're 10 by 10. Since they're kind of spread out.
So that's one.
That's not going to hit both of them. See, because they're just right apart. See, this is a cube. There's no way to get them. So these guys, though, are next to each other. So she could do a cube here, one. Well, the thing is though...
Can you see that?
Yeah, you're only going to be able to see this arc, and because this door's open, these guys.
Oh, she can't see this.
And you can see out this way, too. So if you want, you can, like... These guys are next to each other, so you could easily get these two groups. And then you could get... all of these guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 8, 9, 10.
I do have a question about that.
Yeah.
If all the faces need to be adjacent to, we wouldn't be able to split it half and half. They all have to be connected in some way.
Correct, that's right. So then, we're back to...
So we either have to, you either have to pick the ones that are towards the door, or the ones that are on our half, like as we're sitting here, because they all need to be connected. So you're either going to be like tagging these guys, which is probably what you should be doing. Like,
I'm going to say she can also get this one just because of this slit. Even though Rylar's looking through it, she knew he was there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Those aren't adjacent.
But those aren't adjacent.
Yeah.
So then I would get the ones that are...
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So how when it says adjacent, how far away does that mean?
I mean, as long as they're adjacent. So I could...
So adjacent is next to.
Within 150 feet of each other, I'm assuming. Because that's the range of the spell.
You could...
It's a 7th level spell.
No, I understand. I'm just trying.
All right, what about this?
What that looks like.
So I'm trying to help out here.
Yeah.
Because we're all, you guys are new and stuff. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like you could.
Yeah. Snake it. Just there's gonna be a couple that are in space, but
or you could 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So wait.
Yeah, I don't know.
If I was gonna, if it has to be that way, then I won't cast. Like, I want to get as much as possible then, and I'm just gonna change what I do, if that's okay.
Well, in this instance, because you can get up to 8 of them, which is like 80% of it, I would say that you should go ahead and cast the spell, right? I mean, because This is also your first time casting it, so it's a learning experience. So you can definitely get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like you can get a lot of them.
You can get 10 for 10, if I counted correctly.
Because I don't want to waste a 7th level spell slot if I can't get all 10. So.
Well, you're going to be able to
if I
get
can
10
get 10
of them.
cool. If not, then I'm gonna pick a different spell.
I mean, you can get about 10 of them. There's just going to be like 1 or 2 that are.
I'm just confused by the wording of adjacent.
So they need to be. They have to be next to, which is why we
Basically,
can't
think of it
split
like these little fire cubes, and they just have to be next to each other, right? So you have to do it. It's almost like in a line that you can either make
like
them all
a
go like
snaking
that,
line.
or you can make them snake. It's just.
Okay.
It's an instantaneous. It's like a firewall in a way, but it's instantaneous and doesn't stick around.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like, honestly, in this instance, I would like you to go ahead and since that was your initial instinct and you were excited about it, go ahead and cast this spell. If it's not quite as spectacular as you wanted, at least it's a learning experience in the heat of battle, both for the player and the character.
Perfect. Okay.
Because you can get a bunch of them. It's a reflex save?
I think it's a dex.
Right,
Yeah.
Dex save
sorry.
19.
Yeah. I don't think there's any. I'm gonna roll like 3 times. I don't think there's any shot of these guys hitting it. Even if they do, you're rolling a 7d10, right? Go ahead and roll that for me.
Good. I mean, how many?
1 more.
Believe it or not, two of them saved, but I don't think it's going to matter.
Yeah, I'm looking at the.
So 20, 29, 20, 29, 33. 44 points of damage.
Holy crap, so half is 22. Yeah, all right, so these guys go bye-bye, and all of these guys go bye-bye.
Yeah, I totally see that from just going. It just goes.
Just blew
Just a
them
line
the
of
hell up,
fireworks
both of
going
you, tearing them up. Of course, when they get blown up, they become dust. All right. Well done.
Goodbye, goodbye.
And
I've been wanting to do that spell for a while.
I figured you guys would want to have a combat where you could let loose with some of the biggins. All right. That was the Fern, right? Top of the round.
Pass this so bad. Pass this so bad.
The
Just.
it looks like the commander is still doing his ritual, but you can also tell that yeah, and his guys over there, his two sidekicks are guarding it while he does it. And it looks like the ability to communicate through these things, you suspect you know that there's probably one of the root cluster nodes, the teleportation things in that spot. But even though the teleportation part is fast, communicating through it isn't necessarily. It requires some sort of arcane ritual. And so that's what he's doing right now. You don't know how long it'll be, but it does look like it's going to take some time. So, you know, I'm just let Fern know that that's what she gets the sense of when that it's going to take some time. So, the commander's doing his thing now. Lorkris.
Commander Dickhead is doing his thing. That's
Okay. So directly in front of Lorkris, I see there's right, like how they're grouped. You have from okay, so yeah, so those four, you have a green one, a green base, clear base, green base, green base, or whatever, right? Yeah. There's that four in a line right in front of me.
Right.
If I were to step forward, what's the gap between us? It looks like 15 feet.
Yeah, if you stepped here, you would have reach on these two guys. If you stepped here, you'd have reach on these two guys and this guy.
Okay.
Yeah. If you stepped here, you'd have reach on these two guys and this guy. No.
Okay.
Wait.
Yeah.
No, never mind. Not quite.
No, that's fine. Yeah. So I will take that diagonal step where I have. Yeah, while still being out of their range. I'm gonna tell Guar is gonna bite the one in front of him and the one to the left, so one attack.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna make my two to the two that are to the west, not the one to the north, for as of right now. So
the two green.
Yeah, the two green base. Yeah, just as of right this. So I'll do my attacks and then I'll do Guar's.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go from Lorkris' perspective, left to right. So it'll be that one in the center, then one on the outside first.
Sounds good. What's your minimum damage?
Minimum damage if I hit would be technically 14.
Okay. What's your minimum attack?
My minimum attack would be
like if you rolled a 2, because obviously a 1 is always a crit fail.
Yeah.
But if you rolled a 2, what's your minimum attack?
2. My minimum attack would be 16.
Okay. Roll me the d20. Roll me 2 d20s. Well, roll me one in order. Roll me a d20 and a d20, and then tell me if they're 1s or
not. A 10 and a 14.
All right. Do you annihilate these two guys?
Cool. I'm gonna have Guar attack the one immediately in front.
What's his minimum damage?
His minimum damage would be
8, right?
Would be 8.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So he has a chance of not killing them.
Okay. So first one is gonna be a 20 total to hit.
Yep.
And that's gonna be.
Roll that damage first to see if he kills it or not. Or destroys it.
That would be 10 damage on the first one.
Okay, it's not down.
It's not down. It needs to make a DC strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
Okay, it's prone.
And the other one is a 18 on the die. That's gonna hit.
Roll its.
Oh.
It falls down too. What's the damage on that?
One falls. Damage on that one is 9.
Okay, they're both down.
Yep. And then I will then take a step back to prevent anyone from surrounding and getting into the door. So I'm going to kind of go back to where I was. Emillynn did not have me strike again.
Okay, yeah, you can do that because...
Yep, I wanted to make sure I was well out of range of everything.
Right, well done. Cool.
And then... Yep.
Miss Ray.
Actually, I'm going to ask, how are you guys doing? There's a lot of these... And he's just like... Yeah.
So from my vantage point, do I still see more keep coming behind.
There is another layer back there. Yeah.
There's another layer.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's try for fireball number 3 in generally the same area I cast the first one. But this time, I'm gonna target this dude in the middle and just take out, like...
Well, you can target a little farther and get more of them if you want. Okay. All right. Just roll me the damage and tell me if it's half. If you roll 26 or better, then they're gonna die anyway.
Okay.
Because their hit points, in case you guys haven't figured it out by now from the map,
They're pretty.
13.
Yeah, they're pretty. Yeah. I have a question when there's a moment.
Yeah.
Technically speaking, Shield of Faith is a spell that affects myself, giving me 2 AC.
Yeah, it does affect Gore. Yeah, he's got a 21
It does
AC now,
affect
or 20 AC,
Okay.
or 21. Yeah.
He would 21.
Yep.
Okay. Just checking.
No, yeah, that was exactly why I picked that.
I forgot about it, and I was like, oh wait.
What's the total damage?
Okay.
Is it more than 26?
Yes, it is
All right.
36 points of damage.
You take out another large swap from this direction.
I rolled 4 6s, guys.
Jesus.
Oh.
That's your third fireball?
That's my
Nice.
third level fireball.
Okay, roger that. All right. Okay, so that was Miss Rylar. He's gonna shoot at the same 2 guys that he shot at before.
Go, Rylar!
Oh, he's gonna use his luck point to re-roll that critical fail 1 there. And he takes out these 2 guys.
Go, Rylar! Go, Rylar!
All right. In the distance, you see the 2 sidekicks kind of hover and move about, and then after that, it's the army's turn.
The army.
Yep.
These guys.
We're fighting an army, you guys.
These guys move in. These guys stand up.
Heck those guys.
The first one that came within 10 feet of Lorkris gets swung on.
Yes.
Yep.
Hold that for now, though. Let me do all their positioning for me, okay?
Yep. You're good.
It's a thing about these Mage Knight ones from the past. They don't hold up very well. So technically, 3 different ones came up on you. So you get to tell me which one you want. Actually, no, you're getting kind of surrounded. So yeah, you'll have a bunch of targets that will. Well, they can actually double move too. So. Actually, yeah.
Yeah, speaking of Game of Thrones, I kind of feel a little bit like
Oh no!
Shut up.
This is not good, you guys.
Oh, this is fun.
I know. Well, don't do
There's a
You
bug. Take out those ones at the back, but Lorkris.
You know what? Hold on. I'm plan.
You're just now saying.
I have a plan. I don't know if Fern's actually gonna do it though. We'll see.
Bruh.
Oh God! Look down for 2 seconds. Oh no!
It's alright.
They're obviously coming in from multiple parts of the battlefield in the distance. But it does look like the, excuse me, the waves may be diminishing here, from what you can see.
They look like what? Sorry.
They're diminishing.
The
waves.
The waves of them are, at least for now. And all right, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 targets of opportunity you will stop one of them in their place.
Whatever looks like the biggest one.
They're all basically just various looking old undead skeletal soldiers, so they're all the same.
Then I will hit the one with the clear base.
Roll it. No, that's right. Just roll not a 1.
Yeah, I rolled an 8.
Okay.
Roll not a 1.
Yep.
Okay, now these guys then actually close the distance. All right, there's going to be 3 attacks on Lorkris and 1, 2, 3, 4 attacks on Guar.
No!
Guar's a 21, right?
Guar's a 21, I'm a 19.
Goodness.
Imagine if we named him Ghost. Imagine if we did that.
All 5 attacks against Ghost against Guar fail. 3 on Lorkris.
Yep.
That's a natural 19, so that one's gonna hit.
He's not Ghost. He does not have red eyes.
I know, he
No,
has
no, right.
amber eyes.
What's your AC right now again?
19.
Okay, so that's exactsies then. So actually 2 hits on you.
Okay.
First party damage.
Wow.
It's all right.
Take.
Point of note. Anything that is any fiend or undead within 10 feet of me takes a penalty of 3 to their damage due to my aura of guilt.
Right on. I'm glad you remembered that. Okay. So
So anything within 10 feet will do 3 less on that damage.
So one of them did 1 point of damage to you. The other one did 5 points of damage to you.
Wow.
So total, it's only 6 points of damage.
Yeah, total of 6 points of damage to
Okay.
you.
Gotcha. Okay.
Wow.
Cool.
Okay,
Thank you.
Uh,
I like the simplicity of that because it was literally just adding the charisma modifier as a buff, and we just turned it into a debuff for all the enemies.
Good
by the way,
remembering.
throughout this, they're still just
Hands are clammy.
only the sword wraiths in the distance have that blue glow. These are all, again, they look just like, you know, from that Game of Thrones episode. In fact, there's a really cool picture that's one of my favorite pictures. It's just like from that Game of Thrones episode.
Oh, put it
wait.
under the combat camp.
Yeah.
Just put it under the above the
combat camp.
combat.
Oh, right.
Yeah. God, I can't believe it took so long to do that.
I know.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah.
Scary.
So
That's a
scary.
scary zombie.
It's spoopy.
This spoopy. All right. So, whose turn is it? Sperm's turn?
That would
my
be my
turn.
turn, yep.
It's my turn. Uh-oh. Okay. I'm going to. Not that spell. Hold on. Sorry. I was ready, then I was like, what's this spell? Now
What's
I'm
this
not.
do?
What's this do?
Actually, since we're at the top of the round, I know you already went and took a pee break earlier on your own, but it's almost 8. You guys want to take a quick break?
Sure.
Sure.
I'm okay with that.
Okay. Cool,
Gives
cool.
me
All
enough
right.
time to think.
Intermission
I
time.
need to go eat some panic snack.
Oh yeah, no, I definitely snacks.
Yeah.
Pretty sure my stein is larger. I don't know. We're at war over the size of our cups now. Just saying. This is giant.
Hi, Chocolate Noodle. Welcome in. To answer your question, it is my own custom creation. I use some of resources, some of the pantheon from some of the different D&D worlds.
I'll do that.
But it's a unique world, and it's it's called Isles in the Mist, and it's got its own history and story. And the player characters, their characters are an integral part of the not only the current events that are unfolding in this world, but also the past as well. Razmataz, welcome in, sir. So thank you guys for being here for our 65th episode. Oh, go ahead.
Banana Tom, the answer to your question is 32 ounces. Okay, bye. I need to go get combat snacks.
Thank you, Chocolate Noodle. Yes, this is our 65th episode, and if you're interested, I think I have the. Does that work? No. There we go. My YouTube channel has all the episodes up there. Banana Tom has gotten through all of them. Of course, he's been watching live for a while too, but you lost the stream as she spoke. Is it on my end or is it on Banana Tom's end? Can you guys all still hear me and see me? Are we good to go? Or is it just Banana Tom? Oh, he said battery. It's probably his phone. Okay. My end is battery. Roger that. So yeah, Chocolate Noodle. Little backstory. Basically, in this world, not all magical technology has been developed. So some of the higher end spells, like long distance flight and teleportation, didn't exist yet. Don't exist yet, with the exception of what's happened with the party members. The party is currently all 15th level. We started at 3rd level off stream for just a few weeks, and then we went on stream, a year and a half ago, I think? Well, 65 weeks. I think we've only missed maybe once or twice.
Yeah, March of last year.
In March of last year. So not only is the technology, is that kind of long distance magical transportation technology not been developed, but also long distance shipping technology had not been developed. So basically the ships had not evolved to the point where they could go very far, except within the last few years or so it did. And they, because of that, over the history of what I call the mainland world, in the history of that mainland world, the nations had an apocalyptic world war, and they eventually settled their differences and were basically ruled by an oligarchy that came together under a merchant guild, the Merchant Guild Association, and basically, so it's a bunch of nation states that work together, but it's also an oligarchy, so there's a lot of that kind of financial competition and stuff. But despite that, the MGA, once the technology of ships had developed, they eventually found this mysterious large island. It was really more like the size of Australia, kind of a small continent, not quite a continent. And they dubbed it the Isles in the Mist because it was kind of like a secret isle in these mists in the water, far out.
Did you want to show off the map?
Yeah, thank you. Real quick, I'll show off the map with the full map scene. So this is they dubbed the main island Frontier Isle, which is that big mainland. And their first encampment is Misty City. Their first colony is Misty City. And they, came in and have been, the northern area of the island was kind of barred by these huge mountain ranges and this giant deadwood forest, this giant paralyzed deadwood forest that was somehow mystically enhanced, and this strange kind of barrier that hovered over the entire part of the northern land. And so Misty City is mostly populated by adventurers who work for these little mini adventurer guilds that all are contracted by the Merchant Guild Association to explore the land and try and clean it up of any monstrous incursions so that they can make the different colonies work. There are a few towns that exist throughout the southern and mid part of the island. And of course, it was about a year ago, maybe not quite, I don't know. In world game, maybe, I don't know how long ago, probably 6 months ago, 8 months ago for your characters.
I think so.
They all came here as baby adventurers and made their way up as part of Mr. Jocko's Relic Hunters, and they ended up naming their own team the Reckless Relic Hunters.
Yep.
And
our small team of 4, 5 if you count Philip in the beginning, but nobody could see Philip but me.
Yeah, a bunch of misfits, but
Yep.
they work really well together. And also to share Chocolate Noodle, Druid IRL and extirpatefate, who are fellow streamers and our bestest friends, they are pretty new at this. I mean, actually, Fate isn't. He has some experience with Palladium and I believe Pathfinder, and so he's played before. So he's pretty experienced. He's not like a multi-year veteran or anything, but this is a Druid's first experience. But despite that, they are incredible players, both role-playing and tactically. Hands down, have blown my expectations away. They're incredible people and incredible role players, and I'm super honored and just super lucky to have them, to play with. So that's us and what we're up to, and we intend that you enjoy it. We really have a blast every Saturday. As Druid says, this day keeps her sanity. And I concur. It helps us remain sane. So,
Yep.
yeah, if it seems like I'm throwing a ridiculous onslaught at them, I am, but I'm pretty confident they can handle it because they are 15th level, so.
Oh, makes you miss some of your old D&D days?
I understand, Chocolate Noodle, I do. I'm honored and lucky that Starkitty and I have been together for 18 years now. We met playing Dungeons and Dragons, and I was the first person to teach her to play Dungeons and Dragons.
Yep, he's my forever DM.
And then on top of that, about 7 or 8 years ago, was it that long ago? We met a good friend of ours, and his family, who we play regularly with
On Sundays.
Yes. And so we have our own personal group that we play with, and I guess I am the forever DM. Although recently we finished my own campaign with them, and I'm lucky because one of the players decided he wanted to try, and I asked to, and so he's actually DMing us, and I'm having so much fun playing again. It's been so long since I've been able to play, yeah.
So Chocolate Noodle, when you played, were you mainly a player? Were you a DM, or did you do both?
Yeah, let's get back to this so he can see us better. Yeah, that's a great question. Razmataz, we know he is. Did we get a shout out to Razmataz? Yeah, we did. No, wait, did we?
Yeah.
No. I don't know if it was earlier or not.
Razmataz, did you get a shout out? Right, Razmataz being your forever DM? Yep. Well, in case somebody hasn't shouted you out.
Oh, Archeros!
Archeros is here as well. Hello, buddy. How you doing?
Let's see.
I gotta move that for myself.
So, Chocolate Noodle played casually, actually Dungeon World mostly. Archeros, I used to play in DM, but that was a long time ago. Was always inebriated.
Yeah, I've been a DM since 1981 is when I first started. I taught myself, was my own first DM and player when I was but a wee lad. And I'm gonna run to the potty real quick and get my own snackage. I'll be right back.
This is my first true campaign.
This is my longest campaign. And most consistent.
Well, that's one thing about Stormy as a DM. He loves playing Dungeons and Dragons, so unless there's a valid reason for missing a session, he's always up for playing. Our group was 5, including me, and sometimes we had a 6th. Ooh! Archeros, were there any particular D&D worlds that you guys played in, or did you homebrew your stuff?
Are you pre-planning right now?
Random cosmic
I was
horror
already
lurking.
planning this.
I kidding.
Huh?
I kid. Used to play here and there in a personal group. Nice.
Razmataz.
Oh.
I do actually get to play here and there in a personal group. Oh. Razmataz, do you prefer to DM or do you prefer being a player? I guess that'd be a good question to ask a Fate and Druid. I mean, would you guys ever be interested in DMing a campaign?
I don't think I could.
Even if it was a module? Ooh, Ravenloft
Maybe
is
private.
Good world.
Yeah, maybe privately. But
Otherwise, I'd run 3 and looking at the 4th here. Oh, wow. You're running 3 campaigns right now and looking to add a 4th?
Hey, think about it,
Yeah, but Insomnia Night doesn't DM all of them.
He DMs almost all of them. She only plays in one.
Sure, really. I love to play, but I also enjoy being a GM. Okay. Nice. All right, I'll give this seat of power back.
See, it's not power.
I mean, it kind of is. Oh, she got to peek behind the screen. Just kidding.
I can actually peek behind the screen sometimes.
Ravenloft's a good one, Archeros.
Chocolate Noodle, thank you for swinging by.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good
Much
luck on the
appreciated.
rebuild of your friend's computer.
Arigato gozaimasu. Appreciate you guys.
Huh?
Did you guys enjoy your break?
Yeah.
You feeling all rested and ready to continue kicking this in the ass?
Your mic isn't attached to you. Or it's not on.
Or it's muted. Yeah. No.
It's not on.
My bad.
There we go.
There we go.
There's that voice.
I'm ready to go if everybody else is.
Alrighty. Hey,
Oh, we had a hydrate from Random Cosmic Horror 48 minutes ago. Sorry, Random Cosmic Horror.
we were hydrating, weren't we? I don't know. I was. Rasmus Cosmic Horror is awesome. Okay. Top of the round, Fern.
Okay, we're going chat dark. Love you guys. Okay, bye.
What the heck? I was like, what was that?
Rotasai randomly followed Fate.
Rotasai, thank you for the follow.
Thank you, Brotasai.
John!
Much
Yeah, I have my
appreciated,
Streamlabs
Brotosai.
open because that's how I hear my game on my main tower, and I just hadn't turned it off. So I hear like the sound effect, and I'm like, what happened? I don't see anything in chat happening. I'm like, what was that? Wait, that wasn't Stormy's chat.
That's what we want. Guys, please, all of you who
Thank you.
enjoy our content.
I appreciate it.
It would not be the same without them. I wouldn't want it without them. So please, click on their links, either in the title or in my About section,
Thank you.
and support them.
Thank you.
If you like random chaos and some gameplay on stream, check out Druid.
Razbatat,
What
thank
gameplay?
you. I just keep hearing it going off.
Actually, you do
Thank you,
quite a bit of
Razbatat.
gameplay with the new game. You've been doing really well.
I've been
appreciate
doing
it.
a lot of game. Yeah, I've actually been
Yeah.
playing for once.
And then if you like some chill art streams and some chill gameplay
Some chill Diablo and Sea of Thieves and
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 Sekiro,
from
and
software
Yeah.
games and Metroidvanias and
go check out Extirpatefate.
I like to make cults.
she does.
she does.
And if you'd like to see me randomly drop in on streams, follow Stormy.
Yes.
Factual.
Absolute facts.
Okay.
You guys are awesome. Thank you.
Either that
you so
or
much.
sometimes I take over for a little bit.
Also, don't forget to just follow each other in chat. Everybody in chat's super cool, and we should all follow each other.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
yes.
This is
We are the ocean. It's up to us to rise. Okay. Fern,
Okay.
you're up.
Can we bring up combat cap the cam bigger, please, so I can
Combat
count
cam.
squares?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okie dokie.
Artichoke.
Artichoke. So I'm going
I
to.
have not heard
What?
that.
You haven't heard that one in a
of
while?
that? Oh my gosh, I've heard that one.
Wait, you've never heard that one? Okie dokie artichoke?
No.
Oh, I have a better one. Okeechobee ravioli. Do the hokey pokey artichoke. That one is
That one's
super extra.
That one's cursed.
That one's a cursed one, but it's fine.
That was a curse.
Yeah.
But anywho, okie dokie. So I'm gonna take a quick look around. I'm gonna peek out the window, and I'm gonna run over and like peek behind Lorkris. While I'm kind of peeking out of everywhere, I'm also gonna just be like, we need to figure out how to go over there and kill Captain Dickhead. Because he's doing something crazy over there. And then I'm just gonna take a peek out there. And I'm gonna go, oh no. That's a lot. And then I'm just gonna be like, you got this, Lorkris, and pat him on the back and run back over to my window.
I think I lose inspiration for that. No, I'm just kidding. You got this.
You got this! You got this, Lorkris!
Oh, yeah.
And then I'm going to cast from my staff,
Ooh.
Wall of Thorns.
Ooh.
And I'm going to try to hit. I have 60 feet. And I'm gonna start with the guys over there
Yeah, over there doesn't.
on the east side, out of my window.
Yeah.
The closest to us. And I'm pointing right on
What's the range of
Yeah.
Wall of Thorns? And describe the spell.
It's a 60-foot long, 10-foot high, 5-foot thick wall of thorns and stuff.
So, okay, it's 60 feet long, 10 feet high, 5 foot wide.
Yeah.
So, how can you wrap it like the other walls?
Yeah, I can snake it and stuff.
Okay.
So I want to just get around as many of them as possible.
Do you want to just try and make it around the building? Like I would rule that because you built the building and because you just walked over there and looked both directions and kind of got a view of everything, you could, if you wanted to, choose that the Wall of Thorns would effectively, let's see, 1, 2, 3. 10. Well, let's see. You could.
But then we couldn't see out of it.
That is true. You couldn't see because it's a concentration.
Correct. So I was just thinking about just getting as many of them as trapped in the wall on our side.
Our side, yeah.
Yeah, we're like the corner where Rylar and I. So I was thinking.
Won't the wall still obscure your sight from that direction? You won't be able to see these guys anymore.
Oh, is that gonna block the line of sight?
Yeah, if you try and cover these guys, it's gonna block your line of sight to them.
To the big bad guys?
Yeah.
Okay, then never mind. I wouldn't have done that because I
Okay.
want line of sight to them. So
Gotta keep my mouth shut.
yeah. So the guys that are lined up way out there on the closest to Starkitty, can I see all of those guys?
Yeah.
Can I just get all
Well,
of
you
them
can't
in the
see
wall
all of
thorns?
them, but you could target the Wall of Thorns and spread it out in 30-foot directions each way.
Yeah. I would like to do that and get all of them.
That's good. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the damage of it?
It's a dexterity saving throw. DC 19. They take 7d8 piercing damage or half as much on a successful save.
Go ahead and roll me the damage before I even roll the save to see if you get 26 or better
matters.
damage, then the save won't even save them. So.
What you need?
5.
And we're starting
I need
from
one
here
more.
over. I think that's right? Yep.
10.
And I'm assuming that you want it's a concentration, so you want the wall to stay up right there, right? Is it a concentration
Yeah.
spell? Okay.
It is a concentration.
Right.
Um,
I'm going to use purple dice to denote you guys' spell effect.
12, 22, 30 points of damage.
Okay. So these guys are instantly shattered within the Wall of Thorns. You see their skeletal bodies are all like obliterated apart as the Wall of Thorns shoots up out of the ground and spreads out in 30 feet each direction and just shatters them. And yeah, we'll spread it like this so we all know. This is her Wall of Thorns. Okay. Well done, well done. And now I'm assuming that people can't move through that, right?
Well, they can technically,
But they take damage.
but they take damage.
Right. I mean, yeah.
A creature can move through the wall, albeit slowly and painfully. For every 1 foot the creature moves through the wall, it must spend 4 feet of movement. Furthermore, the first time a creature enters the wall or ends its turn there, the creature must make a dexterity saving throw.
Wow.
Which is the same amount of damage.
Wow. Okay. And so that's Fern's turn. Commander's turn. Looks like he's still performing that ritual, whatever it is. It's almost like a summoning ritual, but you know, like it's not like he's not summoning. He's just whatever he's doing. It's taken a while. And I believe this has been 3 rounds now.
Yes.
Yes. Track. But yeah, I believe it's 3 rounds.
Okay.
Yes, it's been 3 rounds.
Okay.
Yeah, Guar's attacked twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've cast 3 spells.
Alrighty. So that's what he does. Lorkris.
I cannot remember as player. Does Rylar have chain lightning?
Does what?
Does Rylar have chain lightning, or what's the? It may not be chain lightning. It could be witch bolt.
Yeah, no, he doesn't have chain lightning. He has
Chain
witch
lightning.
bolt.
What does witch bolt do again?
Witch bolt. It basically hits something with the witch bolt, and then there's like an arc between him and it deals like damage each round if he wants to.
Gotcha. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
As far as like he doesn't really have, unless you count Everett's Black Tentacles, which is actually pretty damn good. Like most of his stuff is single target. The exception would be Everett's Black Tentacles, and of course your character would know this because of training and adventuring together.
Yeah. Okay. But I also know that Rylar doesn't really have a large spell pool. Like he can only do so much before he needs to rest.
Right, he's got 3 spells per day before a short rest.
Rest. Yeah. But knowing that the big ones are still out there, it doesn't seem to make sense to like try to waste that spell on these mobs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. I just couldn't remember. Like I couldn't remember if it was chain lightning. Because I'm like, if so, like that would be worth it to try to chain as many as possible and just obliterate. But
oh yeah.
I was wrong. Yeah. It's witch bolt. Okay. How many are within 5 feet of me? Just out of curiosity.
4.
I'm just gonna do it.
So just so you know, Gwar is 2 though.
That's fine.
No.
Yeah.
Your choice.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so I'm gonna have essentially I'm gonna have Gwar attack the same 2.
Okay.
Get him out of the way.
Let's do that first.
Okay.
Because if he hits them, then he's gonna kill them both. So.
Yeah.
So just I think what's his attack power?
+8.
All right, so you need to basically, roll a 4
Is it a
or
5
better.
or better?
What?
4. It's a 4 or better.
Yeah, I think.
Okay.
Wait, no.
5.
I think it's a 5. They're 13.
Yeah, 5 or better.
Okay, 5 or better. First one, natural 14. Second one, natural 10.
Okay, those 2 are gone.
Yeah, those 2 are gone. And then I'm gonna kind of risk it for the biscuit because I've never used it, and I think this would be a great opportunity. I am going to cast Word of Radiance. It's my cantrip. It's a Constitution saving throw DC 16, and it's each creature of my choice that I can see within range, which is a 5-foot range, will take 3d6 radiant damage. So I will skip Gwar.
Nice. Okay.
The 3 con saves.
Con saves 16.
Okay.
We'll just see. So as this is happening, as they're closing in,
Okay, they all fail.
They all fail. Okay.
What is it? What is it called again?
Word of Radiance.
So describe what you
word.
do. Describe what you say and do, and what the spell effect is.
Oh my god. There. Oh, 3, 6, 9. So, uttering that divine word, in giant, out of spite, gonna utter that divine word, and I'm going to grab my holy symbol, and it's gonna be one of those like, almost like a war cry, but he's gonna grab it and like pound his chest, like, you know, almost like instead of like hitting the shield like a war cry.
Yeah,
he's gonna grab it and he's just gonna boom and just watch it just wave out.
Okay. Nice.
Turn undead.
It's giant. You have no idea what I said.
No, it's not turn undead.
Oh.
It's a spell.
Word of Radiance.
Oh, okay.
It's a cantrip.
Yeah, cantrip.
Wow.
So that's 3d6 radiant damage.
That's
and I
a
rolled.
cantrip?
Yeah. Well, it scales. So it's 1d6 radiant, and then.
But it can hit
at
everything
11th
within a
level.
5-foot radius of you, or 5-foot square of you.
Yep.
What's it called again?
Word of Radiance.
Word of Radiance.
Wow.
Cleric spell.
In Xanathar's Guide to Everything, page 171.
That's OP for a cantrip. Jesus, because you can do it infinitely. Yeah. Vocation.
Yep. But it is a Constitution saving throw, and my con saves are pretty low.
Oh, and if
Even
they
though
succeed, they take nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. So high risk, high reward.
Okay.
Kind of.
3d6. I'm gonna have you just roll it once for all 4 of them. So.
That would be 9.
Okay. I mean, you.
But it's radiant.
Yeah, I understand, but they're skeletons. They don't take extra damage from radiant. They're
not. Oh, they're not considered undead.
They are considered undead, but radiance only affects undead creatures in a unique way if it says that on the creature. It's not like a blanket thing in 5th Ed. If they were vampires or shadows, well, actually, I don't even think shadows say it, but you know what I'm saying?
No, yeah. Okay.
I mean, I get what you're saying. There's a logic to the idea of it, but they didn't do that in 5th Ed. Like, for example, in 3.5, you can't do necrotic damage to an undead. It'll actually heal it. But that doesn't work that way in 5th Ed. You can actually do necrotic damage to an undead. And so also in 5th Ed, Radiance doesn't necessarily do anything extra unless it says so on the stat block of the creature. So.
Yeah. Just like in 5th Ed, you can't use heal spells on undead because they have no effect.
Right.
Yeah.
But
it says that in the spell.
Yeah, but in 3.5, you can walk up to a vampire and hit it with a heal spell and kill it outright. But at any rate, it was still a good effect. You did how much to them?
9.
9. Okay, so you know they're hurting. They're like torn up. They're like, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That didn't do it. I thought it was.
I mean, for a cantrip, that's pretty spectacular. So.
Yeah. Okay. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Miss Ray.
Okay, so Fern did say we need to do something about those guys, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
They're about 300 feet away.
Okay. I'm going to ask Fern a question, and then I'm going to hold my action to do a certain something depending on her answer. Fern, if I can get you closer to them, can you do something about it? I'm going to hold my action to her response, and if she says yes, I'm going to dimension door us within 100 feet of them.
Okay. If that's what you want to do.
Yes.
If she says no, then you're gonna not do it.
Yeah, then my spell will fizzle. It's fine.
That's not too egregious of a ready action. I mean, you're basically, You're gonna lose the spell regardless. You know that, right? Because you're basically casting it as a ready action.
Yes.
Okay, fair enough. All right. Now it's Rylar's turn, and Rylar says,
I got you, Fern.
Rylar says, "Man, there's a whole lot of them. There's still more of them out there." And yeah, he's gonna shoot all 3 at this guy in front of him.
You go, Rylar.
You go, Rylar.
Exactsies. He obliterates that one. Okay. And then he says, "What's we gonna do if we get completely surrounded?" And that's all he does for his turn. And then those same 2 guys, you know, his sidekicks way out here in the distance. They, you know, here, just to re-show people again, we got the commander. Whoops, there we go. Commander and his 2 sidekicks.
Yeah.
The sword wraiths. They're way out here, off map. They continue guarding their boss. And then all the
Oh god, no.
the waves move in again, further.
Bring it.
No, Quar. Not Quar. Oh, Jesus Christ. I look away for 2 seconds.
You see more of them filtering around from this direction, the deeper part over there. They're taking their time because they have to filter around the wall. Double move. There's another wave coming. A little more spread thin though. Because it seems like I said, the whatever the range at which they can draw them in, there is a limit to it. At least for now. And all right, so there's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, they would do that. There's gonna be 6 attacks on Gore and 4 attacks on Lorkris. I'm gonna do Lorkris first.
Okay.
Oops.
AC is 19.
Your AC is 19? Okay.
Yep.
All right, I need you to count these up for me. This one actually is a hit. 1 hit on Lorkris. 2,
Yep.
3. How many did I say?
4.
4. Second hit. And that's it. So 2 hits on Lorkris.
Okay.
And I said 6 on Gore.
Yep.
Yeah.
1 hit on Gore.
Oh no. The little baby.
Yeah. It's all of them. I got it.
We believe in you. Hold the door.
All right, so 1 hit on Gore, 2 on Lorkris.
Okay.
Now, your
So-
thing of what's the radius of your effect?
So it's 10 feet. So it depends on which ones hit Guar. Which one hit Guar?
Here, I'll roll a d6. 1, 2, 3,
Okay.
4, 5, 6.
Okay.
One of the ones in your range.
Okay. So then they'll all take a negative weapon damage.
Okay. So there's only one hit on Guar.
Yep.
He actually takes no damage from it.
Of course.
Because I rolled minimum damage, which is their 3. All right. Against you, you take 1 from one and none from the other.
Okay. So 1 damage.
Yep. He's still holding his own. Holding the fort. Okay.
Holding the door.
Holding the door, yep. Your character's getting a little bit. I mean, he's brave, he's courageous, he's powerful, and everything, and is a paladin. Like he's not immune like she is to fear, but
I mean,
pretty hard to shake him up. But he is getting a little bit panicked. What his main concern is that if you don't time things right, you might be able to pull back in, and Guar might have a problem.
It's all right.
If you don't time things right.
I have a plan.
Okay. And so that is the bottom of the round. Now we're back to the top of the round. Fern.
Answer my
Let's
question.
go! Let's go!
So your answer is let's go?
Let's go!
That's your answer.
Let's go! Yes. Yes!
Yes? Your answer
Yes.
is a yes?
Are you answering
answer's a
let's
yes.
go, or are you answering yes?
Are you saying yes, let's go?
Yes, let's go!
All right.
Thank you. You almost flubbed that, Druid. Because her question was very specific, yes or no. So, okay.
All right. So, because like I asked her as I put my hand on her shoulder, can you do something about them? Yes. We're dimensioning door.
All right, so let me guess. So you're going to dimension door. You can go 100 feet, right?
That dimension door is like 500
range is
feet.
500 feet, so.
So you want to go within 100 feet of them.
Yes.
Okay. Here's what we're going
Which
to
I can handle.
shift things. Since it's not that big a deal, shift things.
Oh, do we get our own little battle area?
Yeah, gonna have to.
You're like, Stormy's like, yeah, damn it, I gotta draw this out of here.
Yes.
We'll pretend the north, south, east, west sign is the little hill he's on.
Okay.
Or he's not on it, he's like next to it, and he's like here and they're guarding the hill. And then you guys basically, where's your characters? Whoa. You want to get within 100 feet of them?
Yes.
All right. This is where you're at.
I'm saving another one in case we need a dimension door back. All right. It is Fern's turn.
What you doing, Fern?
I'm gonna use my 8th level spell slot.
Okay.
No, I'm not doing that. I just
Why
worked on
would you-
it for fun. I'm not doing that.
Me excited for
I
it.
know, but I'm not gonna do it
suck.
yet. I'm not gonna do it yet. I'm gonna use my 8th level spell slot, but I'm gonna cast Firestorm again, and I'm just gonna circle them as much as possible to get them.
I mean, you can only
With all of the fire.
hit each of them once, so.
I know, but that's fine.
Okay,
That
all right.
whole area, though, is just one big
And it's
massive.
all just so much fire.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me the, I need to roll a reflex save, right? DC 19?
Correct.
Or dexterity save, yeah.
D10s, right?
Whoops.
D10?
Yes.
Okay.
So the commander once again saves. The other, his henchmen are incinerated instantly because they were already screwed up by your
Tidal wave.
tidal
wave.
Fireball.
They're literally at 4 life. So you incinerated these guys.
Do you want me to? Use?
This is the fourth round, correct?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. 10. Hold on. 10. 10. 20.
Do you want to just give me the numbers?
Do you?
Just give me the numbers.
It's 32.
Okay, so
Total.
he takes half that. Put him in. 90. All right. So you like I said, you obliterate his two henchmen, and the commander takes a little
How's
bit
it
of a
looking?
hit from it. He's undead. It's hard to tell. You know, he's a floating sword wraith creature. He doesn't look like. He looks still strong, as far as you could tell. Let's say that the blue glow diminishes as they take damage, and so it's barely diminished.
Oh.
And
But he is distracted by us now.
yeah, except now it's his turn, right? Mm-hmm. On his turn, he says,
Yeah.
he looks at you with a grin and says, "Too late." And then in that moment, where are they?
Dang it! We should have brought Lorkris.
Oh crap. The river's better down.
Should have done it. I should have done it. That's fine.
I'm sorry, I didn't think of a dimension door sooner.
I had thought of it, but Lorkris couldn't see anything and no one communicated. So I'm like, we should just dimension door over there. But I'm like, I didn't want to metagame that until it was already. It's alright.
It's okay.
It's alright. I got a plan.
Okay.
I have
Gives
got a
Stormy
plan.
the chance to actually, for his plan to come through fruition instead of me just going, you know what, round to this dimension door over there. Go ahead, Fern.
Yeah. Oh, never mind. It doesn't.
But it's all right. They're like 300 feet away from us and just dimension door us back, and they have to come to us.
That is very factual.
And Lorkris is surrounded by mobs.
Just teleport
Alone.
us to the top of the cube.
Okay. Teleporting onto the top of that hill, you see some familiar looking dudes. Not familiar as in exactly the same, because you
Stormy's trying to
obliterate
kill
them.
us, guys.
But you see, if you remember way back, I don't remember which episode it was. Banana Tom probably hasn't memorized. I'm just kidding, Banana Tom. But it was way back in the episode when you guys were in on the ghoul mission.
Yeah.
Yeah. So deep in the underground of that, when you first encountered the root cluster / blue arcane teleportation nodes, and you were assailed by some deathlocks and their pets. Well, not exactly. So the bottom line is,
Let's put them on the field.
Yeah.
Just put them on the field, Stormy.
I'm doing it. I got your mom though. They're cool moms. All right. So here, you have
Oh my god.
Ooh, Kung Fu Wraith.
the Deathlock White, which is like their low end guy, right? You have the Deathlock. Oh, there you go. And the Deathlock Mastermind.
No, I don't like him. I don't like him in particular.
They're like this. And of course, Bone Claw number 1 and Bone Claw number 2.
No. That's nice.
And they,
we are
in a
going to
flash
totally
of blue
die.
light, they teleport directly onto that spot. Just like the blue light that has been the bane for Druid's existence. And of course the same blue light when you guys were at that encampment with the folks and you saw that diplomat teleport to you guys that wanted the MGA to make a bargain with the Triumvirate to kill Lorkris and his friends. And yeah, so there they are. Next is Lorkris. So you don't know any of this is happening.
Nope.
You know that they dimension doored out of the building. And you heard her, you heard Miss Ray say what she said.
Okay. This is kind of a question, and if I don't definitively know the answer, I'm gonna again risk it for the biscuit. Knowing what these things are, would I have any inclination of whether they'd be immune to the frightened condition?
So which things? You mean the skeletons?
All the skeletons, yeah.
Condition immunities are bleeding, charmed, disease, exhausted, frightened, and poisoned. Your character would absolutely know that.
I would know
as,
that.
As a cleric of Weejoss, it was literally the goddess of death. Yeah, you would absolutely know pretty much everything you need to know about undead. I mean, some of that you kind of already learned just when you kind of the basics of when you were a paladin of Melora.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure because it would be really clutch if Dreadful Aspect worked and they all got frightened, but I didn't think it would work.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. And I have no good AoE because everything that I have that's AoE.
So it sounds like you have something you're thinking of.
I have an
What's that?
idea for fate.
You do, but you can't metagame it. I think I know what she's thinking too. The only hint I will give is think about throughout the history of D&D, what has been kind of one of the main things that clerics and paladins are most known for.
Your features and traits.
That's the problem.
In fifth ed, I was thinking something different. But in fifth ed, it's a channel divinity to be able to do that.
Yeah, he has channel divinity.
Yeah, the thing is though that with them they're like my what is it like turn undead is it's 1.
I don't think that's the way. Let me double check. That would be dumb. They would have totally nerfed that.
At least that's how I understood it.
No.
Okay, scroll down.
What level cleric are you?
Level 8 cleric.
So wait.
Yeah, I need to find turn undead real quick.
Channel divinity, turn undead. As an action, you present your holy symbol and speak a prayer censoring the undead. Each undead that can see or hear you within 30 feet of you must make a wisdom saving throw. If the creature fails its saving throw, it is turned for 1 minute or until it takes any damage. A turned creature must spend its turns trying to move as far away from you as it can, and it can't willingly move to a space within 30 feet of you. It also can't take reactions for its action if you can use only the dash action or try to escape from an effect that prevents it from moving. If there's nowhere to move, the creature can use the dodge action.
And then you have
So
I know, I understand that.
Yeah.
So for me, in this, which is one of those things that is, it just says turn undead. I don't have the text that reads that because everything else is target undead for all the other things that I have.
I understand. It's not your fault that they didn't clarify
otherwise I would use
that
it a lot earlier.
Yeah. Keep something in mind. I do want to ask you, what level paladin are you?
7.
7. Okay. So you need to tell me which focus you're going to think of in your mind when you do, if you decide to turn undead, which seems like a pretty good idea right now. Are you going to are you going to focus your mind on Melora or on Weejoss? I need you to tell me.
I mean, if you're giving me an option, because technically it's my cleric that gives me the turn undead.
No.
So
Paladins can too.
Yeah.
Not at level 7.
Oh.
Are you sure?
I don't have it under mine for level 7, yeah. So I'm looking at my class features and I don't have under Paladin, I don't have turn undead.
Because
Divine Sense, Land Hands.
No, go ahead. Oh, you lost the page.
I lost the page.
Divine Power, Sacred Oath, Channel Divinity. Yeah, my Channel Divinity for my, because I am an Oath undead and Dreadful Aspect.
Oh, I see. You give up. Yeah. You give up your oath for the dreadful aspect, which is
which is the fear effect, which is what I was originally. So it would be it'd be Weejoss. And you know what? I understand how I could. So I'm gonna flavor that with the.
Wait, Weejoss. What is? No, it's not Weejoss. It's like you're Oathbreaker Paladin of Melora.
But my turn undead comes from my cleric.
Yeah.
Right, but what I'm saying is that I see what you're saying. Because of your perception of yourself as an Oathbreaker Paladin of Melora, I gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. So it would be with the cleric, and the turn undead would be so I will do turn undead as an action. And then what I say is, you're more of a disappointment to Weejoss than I am. And it's that turn, like they're like, oh shit. Yeah, that feeling of you are scum of the undead. You do not deserve to be such.
Right on. Okay. As you say that, a green wave of energy bursts forth from your holy symbol, and your eyes flash green, bright green in the night sky, into the darkness, and lighting up the greenish glow of this burst lights up all of the skeletons, around you, and it's only ones that can see you, correct?
I can see or hear within 30 feet.
Or hear. Okay, so then it basically spreads out. Let me see. Within 30 feet?
Yeah.
I think it's the whole crowd.
Yeah.
Could be the whole crowd.
And my other question is, how is CR calculated compared to my level?
So CR isn't calculated. What do you mean? What are you asking?
So I have Destroy Undead. When they fail it's instantly destroyed if its CR is lower than the threshold for your level. I'm an 8th level cleric.
Okay, so if you look at the Destroy Undead table, 8th level cleric means challenge rating of 1 or lower is destroyed if they fail their save.
Yeah, I already knew that part, guys. I was getting to it.
I didn't.
Sorry.
I've never used it.
Sorry, yeah. No, you haven't used it before, I know. So the thing is though, it's a bit different because you're a cleric of Weejoss, the goddess of death. So you actually have a choice.
Ooh.
You experience this moment of clarity, of the clarity of that death is just a part of the process of life, right? It's a transition, it's an energy transference. You kind of have this moment, and you realize all these animated bones are just some sort of necrotic, aberration, and you can basically choose to push forth that energy to such a degree that you're pushing out that kind of, even though it's a radiant, it's also a radiant from unlife as well, in a way. And so you have the choice. If you push forth that energy just to that limit, then it will pop them all, like they'll just explode, right? Or because you're a cleric of Weejos, instead of them running away, you would then basically take command of them.
So you're basically asking if I'm going to use Corpse Explosion or the Arm of Diablo 4.
Pretty much. Exactly, yeah.
I think in this moment, because of how suffocated I feel, they're gone. I'm not controlling them. In this first moment, because it has come from a suffocating fear moment, and they need to be gone. That's what happens in this moment.
Okay.
Yeah, but then I feel that in that understanding of realizing that might be something that would come in clutch. What the? Hey everybody, this is the importance of reading everything and not just relying on simple tools, because however, I guess it does make for a great narrative moment. Mm-hmm. So don't always read everything, but read everything.
Refer to your player's handbook.
Yes.
Yes.
What the?
Yeah.
Understand your abilities.
Thanks. And don't hesitate to ask questions either.
Yeah, and
yeah.
Remember, I gotta go into this screen for this, okay?
Yes.
Since we're in PSA moment, D&D PSA guys, remember that D&D. What was that?
She's big.
I startled myself. I didn't realize.
Yeah,
I looked up. Yeah, sorry.
So
Continue.
cute.
PSA announcement.
PSA, D&D is a collaborative experience. A collaborative experience. It's about reciprocal collaboration between the players and the DM. And it's all about having fun. That's always the priority.
Yes.
And so
absolutely,
it's okay. You don't need to be a rules lawyer, because everybody can work out the rules together. And the DM might have a narrative reason to break the rules sometimes. Mm-hmm. Sometimes it'll be in your favor, and sometimes it won't. But it'll be, if you trust the DM and he wants to create a good experience for you, and he understands the collaborative effort, then there's still risk. You make some dumb decisions. Sometimes some bad rolls just happen one after another. Some shit can happen, right? But if you trust your DM and trust yourself, and the DM trusts the players, the players can help figure out rules and vice versa. And so everyone, that's my best advice. You want to have fun with the D&D, then have fun with D&D. and honestly, the other PSA is every group is going to be different than other groups. So there's no 100% this is always the way kind of thing. Mm-hmm. So
the rules are actually guidelines.
Exactly.
Actually, as stated in both, I believe it's also in the player's handbook and they are guidelines for you to follow, not set in stone.
Right.
Unlike the, Emillynn is the best inside the little stone thing.
100%.
Yeah,
that has to be canon, and every single D&D ever.
She's so cute.
Emillynn Ray is the most powerful bard ever.
I gotta finish taking these guys off the table.
Let's go back to the combat cam. So watch all the.
I want to watch you take away all the things.
No, I already took a few more away.
You're good. That's nuts. Oh.
That's funny. There's a disclaimer in the player's handbook too.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah.
Well, it's funny because it starts with Wizards of the Coast is not responsible for the consequences of splitting up the party, sticking appendages in the mouth of a leering green devil-face, accepting a dinner invitation from bugbears, storming the feast hall of a hill giant steading, angering a dragon of any variety, or saying yes when the DM asks, "Are you really sure?"
That is great.
That is really good. That's
Okay.
really good.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay, you
Well,
you cleared the roost. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I hit
it's
the
okay.
wrong one, didn't I?
No, you're good.
You wanted to see it all
It's okay.
in big screen
okay.
glory. Well,
It's
Sorry.
okay.
Put it back on the field and to take them off again.
It's okay.
It's like, wait, guys, sorry. Redo the scene.
okay.
No.
And
Action.
All right, that was a great turn there. And anything else? Do you have a jaw drop moment? By the way, well, oh, I forgot this guy. All right.
He was the last
This
one.
guy was just like, oh,
He was so close.
I'm ready to. He looks around and sees all his guys got obliterated, and he goes, "Oh, me too." Yeah, cool. That's what happens.
Yeah, 100%. As that all clears out, literally creates that moment of clarity for that clear, just like, oh, I get it now. And no one sees it, but then there's that wicked of like, yeah, it's on. Guar, watch my back. And then just wait.
Yeah, I mean, I guess technically speaking, I guess I could have rolled for each individual, rolled a saving throw for each individual one. But
That was a lot of them.
well, the thing is, my thinking in this instance anyway, is that they're under the direct control of a single kind of hive mind that's controlling them, right? And so I only really needed to roll once. And it failed. What was your DC actually? I'm pretty sure I would have failed anyway, but
16.
Yeah, 16.
yeah. I rolled a 4, so I didn't think they were going to get there.
Yeah. You.
Lovely.
Whew. Whew.
Well done, sir.
Spicy.
Well done, sir. That was like when one of those moments when my sword frost novas an entire group.
Yep. I think I kind of just did the same thing I do with my necro. Just come in and just,
Lorkris came in like a wrecking ball. All right. So now, are you gonna move? I mean, are you gonna stand there slack-jawed or what?
Yeah.
Okay.
Slack-jawed. I did tell Guar to watch my back.
Guar looks around. He's all looking around. I guess we gotta
He's
go
like
screen.
literally watching your back.
No. But he looks around.
I mean, that would be pretty fun.
And he kind of whines a little, like, oh, those bones are gone. All right, and yeah, back to combat cam. So, you
should paint that white.
your turn is done. Back to Miss Emillynn Ray. You don't know what happened because you're back. You know, you're
Oh yeah, we're 400 feet away.
Yeah. Well, not quite that far.
Oh, yeah.
You're like 150 feet away from there, and you don't really know what happened.
Yeah, we're a
He
little
doesn't
too
know what
focused
happened.
on the
Yep.
the-
Both.
yeah.
Yep. So what are you doing?
Firestorm is instantaneous.
Reach back out to Fern.
still
Fern,
have
we're going back now.
So you dimension
I'm
door.
gonna dimension door us back to where we
Do
were.
you resist or do you concur? No. All right.
I'm like,
I say it in a nice, calm voice, Fern. We're going back now.
yeah.
So you guys are back here again.
It didn't work. I did not get it.
Come back and look around like, wait.
You guys look.
Wait.
Yeah, you see Lorkris, he's standing there kind of with both a surprised yet satisfied look on his face. And the green glow of his eyes is more like embers. Like, yeah, like not like high, but yeah, definitely like.
Yeah, but just
It creates almost a light source within like 5 feet, like a green, like it's very obvious now. It's very obvious now.
Doing wee justice work.
All right, so
Dimension Dirt is back. That's my turn.
okay,
doing dummy mommy's work. What?
and that's good. All right, so that's Miss Ray's turn. Rylar's like, he says, "You guys have a nice trip."
No.
See you next fall.
What happened? Did you stop the dude? And you'll get to answer on your turn. Yeah.
We're just like,
And he's gonna take shots at that dude over there. He's gonna just keep working it. 2 of the shots hit. And despite that, that's enough to take it out.
But yeah, MVP of crowd control for this battle definitely goes to Lorkris.
Right on. Was that you raising your hand, or no? You were high-fiving him.
No, it was hot. Yeah.
So Rylar's done. It's the army's turn. Excuse me.
Oh yeah, because Captain Dickhead
I'm
said
gonna
kicks are
move
gone.
these guys off. Whoops, off screen.
Yep. Because now we technically can't see them.
Well, you could again kind of see them. So the Deathlock guys, they also have the glow glowing eyes, so you can see that almost like because there's so many of them now with the glowing blue. It's kind of obvious way over there. Then yeah, these guys move in. Get him up there. I moved these guys in too far. Okay. These guys are moving in slower, a little bit slower. All right, that is the bottom of the round.
Top of the round.
So, yeah.
Top of the round to you, Fern.
Oh Lord. I'm going to peek out the window. Around the back.
Do you say
Or is this
anything?
like
Because,
that-
you know, Rylar did ask those questions.
We did not, and more like really big scary Deathlock guys are coming, and some of those super crazy bone claw looking guys, and yeah. So, you know, that's cool. Not very happy about that. And I'm going to peek out the window around the back. Why does that to be though?
So,
I'm just gonna do it anyway.
I'm gonna say this. I should have said this before. I never thought of this before. We just so the game says it takes 1 minute to don or doff armor. I would say for each person that helps it cuts that time in half.
I thought about that. I wasn't 100% if that would make sense.
Yeah.
It'd
So
be like,
if one person
Keelan-
helps you, it goes down to 30 seconds. If another person helps, it goes down to 15. If a third person helps, it goes down to 7 seconds, which is 1 round. So
Effectively.
if 3 people help you, you can get it on in 1 round. Just saying that out there.
It's not my turn. Yeah.
And now you have a little bit of a breathing room. And I'm just saying this because now it's top of the round and Fern has decisions to make. And she sees that both Rylar and Lorkris are not fully in defense.
Equipped.
But yeah, fully equipped.
Okay, guys, we definitely need to make sure their arm on, and because I'm next to Rylar, I'm gonna start helping Rylar first,
Okay, all right.
because he's right next to me.
Okay, so gotcha. All right. So you reach down and grab his half plate that was sitting there, and you
Help me get it
start-
on him really quick, you guys!
Okay, that's a start. And then it's the commander's turn. And interestingly enough, you see them kind of stop and they're like talking to him in the distance. And they don't move yet. And then he wanders farther out into the distance. And then they advance up. Well, they advance closer, but still off the map. And now, Lorkris' turn. You see Fern helping Rylar get his armor on.
Guar. And I motion to get inside.
Okay.
I'm gonna step in.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Do you step out of the way so he can get in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. I'm gonna step out, kind of right where I'm at, and I'm gonna use my action to roll the door.
Roger that. Roll that door back. Gotcha. Okay.
For the remainder of my movement, I will then move closer to it. Rather, I'm gonna first grab my armor. No, because I would argue that was an action.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will move closer to start assisting.
Okay. You can't start assisting, but you can move closer at least.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. Right
Yeah.
on. And Miss Ray.
Encouragement. Go Fern and Rylar don that armor a lot faster. And thank you for the raid.
Thank
Wow.
you for the raid!
You're not going to help?
Yes, I'm going to help.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, rated?
Oh,
Oh my gosh!
Yes.
Gotta go to Goliath.
Thank you so much. I'm Wilgrim for the raid.
Yep.
Welcome in, everybody.
Hello!
Greetings, Raiders. Hello.
Hello!
Normally we don't see this because we go chat dark during our session, but we happen to catch it and see it, and we're honored that you joined us tonight. How you guys doing?
Yeah, you are. This is one of Tarconics. I recognize your name from
Oh wow!
chat.
Holy crap!
Hey.
Playing Fall Guys, right on. What an honor! Thank you for bringing your folks to us.
Hello again, Jenna.
Yeah, Jenna, hello again. So, for all you Raiders who've joined us, thank you so much for coming along for the ride. And,
Exclamation point cast.
yeah, oh yeah, good point. Exclamation point cast. You got it there, Druid?
Welcome for thank you for joining our D&D campaign tonight.
I beat you to it. Haha. So, there's our cast.
Oh, yep.
It's and there goes the Banana Tom. It's an honor to have you guys. So normally we have a little bit different thing we do with our D&D. We go chat dark for most of it, but actually we're getting kind of close to the end, to a kind of a good wrap up point soon. So we were kind of paying attention to things.
That's Chonkapillar.
That's Chonkapillar. And
Chonkapillar loves you.
This is Philip.
This is Philip.
this is Guar.
This is Guar.
And then Rylar has Bonky. They're bonky.
Yeah. He calls him Bonky. Yeah.
Bonky.
Hey, just hold
Or
up a little
Bunky.
flash drive.
It was Bunky.
Bunky, yes.
Yeah, Bunky.
Yeah, 'cause
Stormy, you
it's-
just gotta hold up a little flash drive for Bunky.
I see what you did there. That's good.
Okay.
No Guar emote yet. That's all right. We'll get there. I know, buddy.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah,
He's a
strong
strong
pillar.
because he has some super buff arms.
Yeah.
He's so buff and so cool and so strong.
Mm-hmm. So, just to share with you guys, D&D is one of our favorite things we do on this channel together. Please, those folks over there are fellow streamers. So
Can we
go
switch
down and
scenes real
support.
quick?
What was that?
Can we switch scenes so we're bigger
Oh
real quick while we do
yeah.
this?
Thank you. Actually, we'll even go into. So this is our regular main scene where you get to see the combat map, the world map, and us. This is our when we're just in role-playing mode scene. So we'll say hello here. It's an honor to have you guys.
Bigger screen to show off our pets.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Exactly. Bigger screen to show off our pets.
Philip. And yes, Philip is a little baby beholder.
He's a little baby beholder that hovers around her shoulder that only she can see and hear, except now the other party members can, most of them. And, well, the party members can, but Guar there can't yet.
Yes, Guar.
That's okay.
Yes. Philip is adorable.
Yeah, so Druid IRL is the lady with the green hair over there. She is also my partner on Bandwidth and Banter, which you guys obviously know about because of Russetonics and Tarconics.
Yeah.
And
Yesterday's.
That was yesterday, that's right, yeah. And then, of course, her significant other, extirpatefate. He is an amazing streamer. He plays some great games and is an artist. So we get treated to his art streams.
Yes, he
that
just started art streams.
Yeah. All of those paintings in the background are his. I own one of his paintings that is in the background of my regular stream, which is upstairs. And so that's what we're all about here. Lots of cool stuff, lots of neat things going on. Please support us if you so like our content. We're honored that you guys would come hang out with us. So
Yeah, and you guys just came in the middle of a fight.
yeah.
We were surrounded by all these undead. And then Lorkris was just like, I'm gonna make these guys go away.
Yep.
So he turned them.
Made them
Actually,
all
he destroyed
they
them.
all popped.
Yep.
Yep. I guess I'm a corp.
Yep. Also, fun fact, because all of you guys do know Tarconics, I have fully committed to supporting every single one of his hot takes. So you cannot argue with me. I will 100% support every single one of Tarconics' hot
Even
takes.
if they're awful, she's gonna support him, and we support her.
100% blindly supporting him.
She is a.
I don't
Yep. Yeah.
I love it.
But we
Blindly
definitely.
There are moon-cats. Moon-cats
Yes.
are a thing.
Yeah.
They are
I mean, I
real.
totally support
Sure.
that. I mean, I'm the one who realized the reason why the moon-cats exist is it's obvious again because that's why there's no rats on the moon because the moon-cats are there to take care of
Yeah,
it.
protecting the cheese.
Right. They got to protect the cheese of the moon. Yeah. It's so cheesy.
It is so great. It's
I mean, I was about to say, it's like if there can be a star kitty, there should be moon kitties.
True.
Oh.
True.
that is true.
Aries'
Yep.
eyes roll out of head.
Yes.
Gotcha. All right. Well, thank you guys for joining us. We're going to jump right back into the action and continue where we were at.
Gonna finish this
don't
fight.
remember.
We'll see you guys.
We'll finish this
shortly.
phase of this fight
Oh, okay. So
because it's already 9:20.
So fight stream part 2 next week.
Although technically speaking, since we started at 6 tonight, we can go till 10 if you guys want. But to be honest with you, your mics are already starting to act a little flaky, or not your mics, but your internet. So I think we will get to a good snap point here pretty soon in the next 10, 15, 20 minutes.
That's true, banana time.
And
I
then we'll
guess.
find
I
her-
guess I
Yeah.
am Crom Kitty.
I think finishing out the round
Yep.
is probably smart
Oh, yeah.
before we start getting to.
I was working out the combat such that the bad guys would get in view, which is the perfect end cap to this phase of the combat. All right, so let's do that real quick. Actually, whose turn was it?
The last was me.
Lorkris, yeah.
Right.
No,
Right.
I feel like
That was Miss Ray. She moved over and was helping Rylar get his armor on.
okay.
So
And I'm like, come on,
Yeah,
Philip,
and
you need
then
help
it's
too.
Rylar's turn.
on Rylar's turn, because of everybody's help, you guys get his armor on. That's all he does, and he's all like, "Thank you guys, it's so cool."
We love you, Rylar.
I feel safer now. Now, Lorkris. And so he's gonna start helping Lorkris. And
All help.
Even though I know it's not my turn,
you're gonna what?
I'm gonna kneel down so like everyone can
So
actually.
it's
help.
easier for everybody, yeah.
Yeah.
Since you're 6'5",
Even though it's not my
yeah.
turn, I feel like it's an acceptable kind of slight bend.
Indeed. All right.
Cool.
So in the bottom of the round, all of the skeletons come marching in. Of course, you guys have walled yourself up here.
We have turtled.
You have turtled up, right?
Oh, we're not in the right. We're not in combat camp.
Oh, right. Thank you.
It's okay.
All right, so here we're at combat cam. So just to clarify for the new folks, our party had camped in a wasteland, basically multiple 50-mile stretch of battlefield, ancient battlefield, just full of dead soldiers, the bones of dead soldiers. And to be on the safe side, they were pretty clever. They using wall of stone and stone shape, they created their own little battlement, their own little mini tower. I guess really it's not a tower, but it's a little fort. And with a round door that's stone that they can roll into place. And so they're turtled up in here now. They took on multiple waves of skeletons. Roughly at this point about 75, I would say, maybe. And between
Not bragging or
3
anything,
fireballs, 1 firestorm, 1 what was that tidal wave you did? Tidal wave.
Yeah, it was tidal wave.
Yeah. 2. Yeah, and then of course Lorkris' turn undead. That hit a crap ton of them. They've taken out like a lot of them, but that's honestly the army that's in this area within a certain radius, basically a roughly half-mile radius. And I'm gonna have all the wisest characters roll me wisdom checks.
Checks?
Yeah. Basically, you just
And
roll.
add your wisdom modifier.
Yeah, roll the d20 and add your wisdom modifier. I mean, technically, you can add your proficiency in too. It's like a wisdom saving throw. So.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Oh, wisdom saving throw?
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you have high intelligence, you can roll intelligence.
21.
21.
30.
Wow. Okay.
Plus 12. Rolled an 18.
Wow.
What'd you get?
23.
Gotcha. Rylar has no clue, but all 3 of you all get the sense from what happened that you think that the army of skeletons that were suddenly under the control of that patrolling sword wraith commander, you get the sense that obviously he doesn't have that kind of power. That it's something to do with the arcane nodes that helps amplify his ability to control them, but it's in a certain radius. And you think, based upon the way they've been moving and the movements of the volume of them, it's probably about a half-mile radius of them. And that's what came in from this half-mile radius, right? But you also notice that they had commanded him to go off a little farther away. You suspect he's probably going to come back with another half-mile radius army as soon as possible. And we'll just skip to we're at the beginning, right?
Yes.
So we'll say that you guys basically spend this round helping Lorkris get his armor on, which is what you were going to do.
Yeah.
And this is perfect music. We got lucky with the music. Because right about this time, coming into view at the edge of the map, the two bone claws, the Deathlock and the Deathlock Mastermind, basically come into view like this. Coming up on the, they basically hooked it all the way over here. Because they had already moved last round, so they got, halfway to that point, and then now enough to get on the map by all the extra movement. And so this is where we will stop for the, so yeah, basically, and then Ray and Rylar help everybody get the stuff on. The skeletons beat on the walls, and you guys look out the slits in the walls, horrified, because now you have obviously this little boss group to deal with, and hopefully you can deal with it before what's his nuts can that other sword wraith commander
another army
can bring another army to you guys.
Okie dokie. Well then, that's cool. I'm not scared. I'm not scared at all. It's fine. It'll be great. I haven't used all of my really big spells at all or anything. It's fine. Can we take a nap for 8 hours?
What?
So can we take a nap for 8 hours before we have
real
a
quick.
fight?
Yeah, they're not going to give you
Stone.
that much time. They gave you some time.
Okay, fine. You convinced us. Not just kidding.
So, yeah,
Oh man.
We're going to change the scene.
that's a good idea.
Can I vote that we raid Ilt because he's doing Beat Saber?
Absolutely. I love Beat Saber, and Iltacine is amazing.
Oh, he's playing Beat Saber?
Yeah,
he is.
He
You mean like the stand-up Beat Saber?
Yeah.
No way. Good for him. Getting some exercise while gaming? F yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Man, chat.
Oh man.
And if you're watching this
let's
on
vote
YouTube,
now.
comment down
Do we
below
think we're
and
gonna
let us
survive?
know.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Are we gonna make it out of this alive?
Yeah.
I love the Nenaton.
Or
That's
dead.
hilarious. The skeletons go marching 2 by 2. Hurrah, hurrah.
Hurrah,
I said that. I sang that wrong, but yeah. I think mixed two songs.
I know
there.
the worms crawl in and the worms crawl out into your stomach and out your snout.
Is that what's going to happen to you guys when you get total party wiped?
And that is the end of a perfect day. No?
No, I was thinking of the ants
No.
go marching to you, but
Yeah, I don't know that one. So I didn't sing along. I don't know the lyrics.
Anyways,
I have a different one.
so we're gonna go raid Ilt now while we panic,
Uh-huh.
We do that.
die this week.
Before we do that, everybody, thank you so much. Raiders, I appreciate you guys coming in. It's so kind and so wonderful for that we get to share some of this with you. Stay tuned because shit's gonna get crazy.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
gonna be wild.
Especially
also-
since Lorkris learned that he can control undead.
Yeah, you know what? From the time that you guys came in, for all those raiders that see that, just back up like 5 minutes, 5 or 10 minutes, and then oh snap.
Yes.
It'll also be available on the YouTube. You can follow the link in chat. If you're on YouTube, you can follow the link to Twitch to watch us live. I don't know wherever that's going to be.
Don't forget to follow
Yeah.
those two streamers as well in my title
these
or
two
in my
right here.
About section, Druid IRL and Extirpatefate.
These two.
I like to make cults, so if you're funny enough, I'll make a cult dedicated to
Yep.
Just saying.
She just
Yeah, I
created
don't have
one
one.
yesterday.
I did for Celestial Bluetooth. We're anti-wires.
Yeah.
Heck copper wires.
Yeah.
Heck them all.
I think I'm pretty hilarious, and I don't have a cult.
I don't want to share you with the world.
Banana
You're all
Tom.
mine.
We got
Pulling an
Anyway.
Emillynn Ray. Look at that. That's awesome.
Oh yeah. I want to say thank you to our mods. I want to say thank you to Stormy for being such an amazing DM and storyteller, and to Starkitty for being an amazing friend and fellow D&D player. Druid because she's just a druid.
What about me?
Nothing.
I was reading
don't
what
care
BT
about
said.
you. I'm kidding. I don't.
Talk about killing their puppy.
What?
Ooh, I need to take a picture of this.
Oh yeah, so you can remember it.
Because our group is meeting tomorrow.
No, don't take him away from me. God.
What's the matter? You okay?
Yeah, no, Banana Tom was making a joke about the Deathlock shout to kill their puppy too. And I was like, I just got him. No. He's not really a puppy. Well, I mean, I guess he kind of is.
He is a puppy.
You know
He's
what?
a child
Yes.
in dog form right now. Just saying, guys.
Wolf,
a reminder.
dire wolf.
Puppy.
Yeah.
Human.
He's a dire wolf. He's a large creature. I'm sorry, but it rhymed. No, Banana Tom, you all good. You all good. I love it. But yeah. That's that.
Anyways, I'm gonna start this raid for Ilt. What do you guys think?
Yep.
He's on a break
Do it.
right now.
Aw. Really?
Yeah. It says bio stretching
All
a mental
dogs
break.
are puppies, yes.
He's on a break right now.
You're not wrong, Banana Tom. You are not wrong. But you know what the wonderful surprise for when he's back.
He should be that first one.
No, I understand, but if there's somebody else that we can get, because he's... And it'd be nice to get some D&D people, too, right?
That is true. Well, we have Fusca. We could raid Fusca again.
Oh, Spud is playing Overwatch.
I mean, or we could do Muckworm, which is another one of Tarkonic Circle. Cuphead.
I say we raid.
T-Cat, do you have any choices that you see for us?
Yeah.
Or I bet T-Cat, do you have a good recommendation?
I agree with you, BT. All dogs are puppies.
Yeah, she's always been that way. And all cats are kitties.
Yep.
I know you're not necessarily a
Look
cat
at the
person.
puppy.
And all the burbs are
Chickens.
Chickens?
All birds are chickens.
All burbs are burbs.
They're not just chickens, they're chimkins.
Chimkins.
Chimkin Nugget.
Chicken nugget.
I met the cutest little Chimkin Nugget at the pet store today, and he tried to eat my bracelet.
That's true. We almost
His name was
impulse bought-
DoorDash.
His name was DoorDash, dude. Like, I want this bird so bad. How about we just pick? I'm just
So,
looking. There's Misty Mountain. They're on episode 3 of their game.
None, there are Borbs for the Rotunda.
Misty Mountain streaming. Otherwise, there's Fusca. We've rated them before.
we have from our D&D stream, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'll let you pick it. You guys pick it. I'm good. Wherever you want to go. You said who?
Misty Mountain.
Fusca?
streaming?
Or Misty Mountain streaming? I don't know. I don't know anything about Misty.
Let me I guess let's
Yeah.
take a look at them. Misty. I like the name.
Oh, they're done. They're
They're-
done. They're on their farewell stream.
Oh. Okay.
Oh,
The thing we
yeah.
clicked.
Yeah. I mean,
Well, we tried.
So Fusca again then?
Fusca again.
okay. Fauska.
You want me to type it or you got it?
Fauska. What? No. No good? All right, I tried.
I got it. I mean, I didn't know you could do that. That's cool. You can do
Yeah,
it.
it's /raid. Mods can start the raids.
Hiya!
Hi, yeah.
Thank you again, everybody, for joining us. Thank you for the
We love
follows.
you.
Thank you for the raids. Thank you for joining us.
And
So
Love you.
very much
You're
appreciated.
the best.
have a great evening, a great weekend.
Remember,
Be
Philip
sure to
loves
check
you.
out Fate's stream tomorrow. And
Yes.
yes, Philip loves you. Chuckapillar loves you. We all love you.
Guar
And
loves you.
We're gonna go into ending the stream camera first, but we're still here. And then we're gonna do clicking on the raid. So stick around for the raid as we fill up the raids into them. You can see another D&D stream.
Hype.
All right, you ready for it, there, Druid? You can say it now.
Yep.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.